That's what I'm talking about. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Arvanauts. Welcome to an evening soiree, to an evening stream. I am very excited to have all of you on board, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you back for the conclusion of Tuesday. It's been a very busy Tuesday today, a really fun Tuesday, a lot of good stuff that happened, but we are back finally with the Arvocalists. That's right, we are back, we are prepared, we are excited and happy, and I cannot wait to get back into this game. I am really excited about playing it, so welcome everybody. Before we get there though, just a couple of reminders about ways to support us here on the channel. If you have not already done so, please make sure to follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube with !ArvTube, Discord with !ArvCord, !ArvTweets is our Twitter, website is arvanellarun.com, !ArvTrayon for our Patreon, which is really important and helps us out a lot, and thank you if you've supported it, !Arvshop for the merchandise area with Adventures of Middle-earth stuff, Infinity and Beyond stuff, and soon to be Esper Genesis stuff, and of course the sub button, which allows you to sub to the channel and get those awesome custom sub badges and emotes and things like that. Also, if you haven't already done so, please consider checking out on the publishing side Icarus for my Icarus graphic novel, oh my goodness, someone is resubbed. Configuration Queen subbed to tier 1. Thank you, CQ. The 5-month resub. Oh, it's almost half a year. I don't know. If this keeps up, Configuration Queen, I may have to conclude that you actually vaguely enjoy hanging out here on the channel. I may have to determine that if it turns out that if this continues, if this troubling trend continues. Thank you so much. I appreciate it very much, CQ. Welcome as always. So yes, the Icarus is my Icarus graphic novel, which just won the IBPA silver medal for best graphic novel of 2020. Very excited about that. The publisher for that, Athos Arts, is also doing my Greyshade novel, Greyshade KS. We'll give you details about my Greyshade Kickstarter happening late summer, early fall, and the Greyshade book itself will be out the next couple of months, which is super exciting. And Library for Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library, and it may or may not be the case that perhaps there may be a certain book that may have exited customs that we may be able to show you all soon. Maybe, possibly, we hope so. And last but certainly not least, BLM, Black Lives Matter, very important to affirm and assert the significance of Black lives, and Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention, very important to reach out to others when you need help and to reach out to others when they need help as well. Now, with all that said, I am not going to launch into a big preamble. Schedule-wise, you know what's going on. We've got our Arvocalists happening now. Tomorrow, we have got Community D&D makes its return at 9 p.m. Eastern with Shadowed Mage and the Shadow Crew, Triffity Mats, Rock God, Echo Alpha X5, and Hoodie, the Dragon of Icebreaker Peak. Thursday, we're off. Friday, again, I need to double-check on this. Esper Genesis is what's on the schedule now, but because I'm traveling down to Three Rivers Comic-Con this weekend with Little Arv, that may not happen. We will see. If not, then Esper Genesis would happen the Friday afterwards, of course. So that's what we've going on with that. And then on Saturday, of course, we are going to have some Legacy of Dragonholt action, which actually reminds me, set up Legacy of Dragonholt so that I don't forget to bring it, because I'm going to need to make sure to bring it down there, because we're definitely going to be doing that Saturday after our first day of Three Rivers Comic Con. So that's what we've got going on, and of course ArvCon happening, as you all know as well. All right, with all that said though, no more preamble. Let me get moving here. So let me unmute myself with my usual apologies to everyone who I may have interrupted, and then I'm going to unmute them. And last but certainly not least, I'm going to head over to a place where you can see we have before us the amazing, spectacular crew of the Arvocalists. That's right. The only one who's missing, which I will mention right now, is Darkside Rob, because his internet is continuing to give him a problem. And I just want to say, Rob's a really good guy, and Rob has been dealing with this nonsense for like at least 6 months. Like, it has been dealing with this constant, the internet's working, it's not working, and all of us here have experience with having to do internet stuff, and 3 of us here are experienced streamers, and there is nothing more frustrating than tech support, and sure as hell tech support that you can't do anything about. You know what I mean? Like,
you could say that the image that's standing in for his camera is pretty accurate.
Yes, that is Rob's. This feeling of regret is real. So Rob loves this show and loves doing this with us and loves hanging out with us. So I feel really bad for Rob, and hopefully he will get that stuff sorted out soon. Do your job, Spectrum, for God's sake, help this guy out. But anyway, so Rob is not with us tonight, but we do have with us us the three other Arvocalists, and I am very happy to start by introducing someone I haven't seen for a little while, and that is Little Red Dot. And Dot, it is very good to see you, and very good to have you back. How are you doing? How are you managing with all stuff and all that good stuff?
Life is crazy and busy in good ways. Thanks. They are sweet shades, Rock God. Just so that you know, they are sweet
awesome
shades.
Hat and shades. I agree.
Thanks. Yeah, the blue. I'm trying to take better care of myself. So
that's good.
I know because I'm an adult. So yeah, I have bought some shades that you can see my eyes through that help with the blue light off my screen, because I sit in front of a screen like all the time.
Yep.
And I'm trying to take official breaks. I literally just messaged this to them. The doc's like, you gotta take care of your back. You sit too much. Because I work 12 hours a day in front of a computer, and so he's like, you have to take breaks every 2 hours. So if I get up and break, y'all, that's what I'm busy doing right now. Taking care of Dot.
There you go.
As well as working a whole lot. So yeah, I'm Dot. I'm out there doing things, rolling dice, telling stories. Come find me.
That's awesome. Thank you, Dot. I'm really glad to have Dot back on. I am also glad, of course, to have back with us the star of, literally the, I don't know what the term for the second act is, like the sort of the anchor act, I guess, of the ArvCon concert coming up a week from this Saturday. That's right. Prominent member of the road. We have to figure out what we like, because you do marimba, and like what we need to call you what, like, does percussionist fit all of it, Zach? Like, what is it like?
That would be perfect.
Percussionist. So Zach, percussionist. Mm-hmm. People are like, how you got a band that's got it going on when you have a percussionist. We don't have you mean a drummer? No, I don't have a drummer.
No,
you uncultured bore. I
mean
a percussionist.
There is actually a very clear difference.
Zach, do you listen to the Dead? Do you ever listen to the Grateful Dead? This has a genuine point, I swear. So, in case people don't know, every time the Grateful Dead performs, because they do these like big 4-hour concerts, they have a 20-minute percussive number every live show in the middle of the show, and their percussive like section just like goes on for like 20 minutes. It's nothing but percussion, and they call it drums. Every time they go live, it's always called drums, but it's a different song, and it's always just percussion. There's cool. From one percussionist to another. I gift it to you.
I didn't know you were a percussionist. What
I did drumline and all that kind of stuff long ago. Marimba.
Yeah, that does sound familiar.
Yeah. Long ago in a dot far away.
So Zach Clay, cool. Mr. Musician, is with us as well. Zach, it is good to see you. How are you doing, my friend? How's life? Mm-hmm. And all that kind of good stuff with you?
Life is good. Before you so graciously interrupted us, we were talking about the Mass Effect remaster that has come out recently.
Yeah, I got to try it.
And I was saying how I was 10 years old when I played the first Mass Effect. And yeah, I'm just going to continue espousing how young I am any opportunity I get.
I was in college.
It's no I mean, look, it's fine. I was, came out in 2007, right? I was 34, so that's fine. That's no problem.
2007. I had just graduated high school. I played it I remember that. I moved to Savannah for college, and then played it for the first time.
All right, Russ. What happened to you? What happened to you in 2007?
Too much online dating in 2007.
Can confirm. I was doing shows with him at the time as well on Mep Report. So I just want you to know, Zach, you're being judged by that guy right there. Like, you see that?
Yeah.
That guy looking right into your soul. Course. He is judging you right now. So. And he is definitely not 10 when Mass Effect came out. Anyway, so you were 10. So had you never played Mass Effect at all, or?
No. Like I said, I played it when I was 10 years old. And then I played through Mass Effect 2. And I just remember enjoying the games. But at this point, I don't remember much of the games at all. Like I only remembered one scene from Mass Effect 1.
Yeah.
And then the characters. And then that was it. So now that I'm going through it again, I can really appreciate the writing. I was telling Dot that I think it's aged really well.
Yep.
And a lot of the side quests in the game are just moral dilemmas.
I agree.
Rather than, go over and kill this person.
Right.
It's like, what side of this moral ethical question are you going to take? It's very interesting.
I totally agree. Overlord, I still argue, is, I think, the best DLC. I understand people love all their different ones. Overlord was absolutely chilling and heartrending and like, oh my God. And also freaky as hell. That's an ME2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in 2.
Yeah, I don't remember it. So
Amazing.
it's
But
gonna be
there's,
like a
there's
new
great
experience.
DLCs all the way through, like, honestly.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was
So.
reading a really interesting article that was talking about Mass Effect as a story about humanity.
Yep.
Which now going back through the second time, I'm like, oh, of course it is, because this is about a human becoming a specter to show the entire universe that like humanity is worth it. You know. Anyways.
Yeah, I totally
Yes,
agree.
Yeah.
As an adult, I'm getting a lot more out of it than I did when I graduated high school. Me too, so,
Exactly.
yeah.
I'm getting a lot more out of it than when I was in middle school. No, in the last year of elementary school.
I'm sure I'll get a lot more out of it now that I'm not 34. When that when that time was, oh
Yeah.
God help me. Anyway,
And then, yeah, that was the answer to your question of how have you been doing lately? I've just been playing the Mass Effect remaster because that came out before the weekend. So
nice.
and then I mentioned in the green room that I watched Hamilton for the first time yesterday. And I am hooked, just like everyone else has probably been for the last 5 years, 6 years.
It's good.
So, yeah. So that's been me, just enjoying life and staying safe while the pandemic's still going on, and happy to be on shows like this one. I'm excited to see the next part of this game and excited to hear my friends' voices because they always make me laugh and cry.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's it. I'm Zach, and I do things on the internet, and let us begin after hearing about Russ.
After hearing about Russ. And Russ,
Yes.
I noticed we talked about this before, that there is a distinct lack, my friend, of monks behind you or masks behind you. And I feel like, I feel like this, it's as if something has changed about you. I can't.
Something has changed. I mean, to be fair, monks and masks may be imported at a later time. It's not a finished product.
Well, that's
yet.
fine. That's fine. I mean,
But yeah, this is the Shaman's Perch 2.0. It's from my office in my house. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. It's just a miracle.
That's how I felt with mine, dude.
Angeles.
Good
Felt
for
the
you.
same
Los
way.
Angeles, it's a miracle. Yeah, I've just been. I mean, to be perfectly as excited as I am about the trappings that you see in the screen, like I've just been very boring adulting for the past months, just mortgages and fixing and contractors. And I sent a letter to the assessor,
That's the
the
assessor,
county
yeah.
assessor.
Yeah.
That's who I sent a letter to. I don't know why. It was just something that you have to do. So I got a stamp. The life is very exciting. But yeah, in the meantime, temporarily don't have children climbing all over me and screaming in my ear. Although one's napping, so who knows what will happen when they wake up. But
Congratulations, though, dude, on the new place. Seriously, like I know, how hard you work to get it, and I've been in the other place, and it's just great that you've got more room and space, dude. And this is just to be clear, you're in your office, right? Like kids may come in, but this is your
for
place.
me.
This is your
It's
place.
every electronic known to man I've piled into this room. I've got a mid-century Danish modern desk that you can't see. I've got a boom mic. I got all this stuff, man. It's great. I got room for stuff. I'm so excited.
So much room for activities.
Yep.
So much room for activities. I'm building a bunk bed. It's great.
Oh man, no, I'm really happy for you, man. I think that's really great. And
Thank you.
And you're back with for some Neocab with us for some
do it.
Neocab action.
Neocab.
So let us make it happen. Let's do it. We are going to fire this up here. And let's go. I had a temporary panic moment, chat, because my Switch wouldn't turn on, and I was like, what? And I had to do a hard reset, and then it started fine. So I don't know what
You
that
just
was about.
flipped the switch and then it worked.
Yes, I see what you did there. I'd like to subscribe to what? What do you mean system update? You son of a!
That's a great lead-in. All right,
I
so
love that
this
it
week,
doesn't show you that until you do this either.
Did you guys want to do Minesweeper this week for the Arvocalists?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to
That's
RP
funny.
that.
B5. Q.
I petitioned for Arv to install the mod that turns Neocab into Neocats, and it's the same exact game except everyone just looks like cats.
Nice.
Yo, let me tell you. Anybody remember Neopets, or was that like a different?
Yeah, I
whole
remember
different
Neopets.
type? Okay.
Yeah.
Zach, were you too young for Neopets?
I think
he
I was a
was.
little too young. Yeah.
Is that
I've
newer
heard
or
of it.
older than Tamagotchi?
Oh, it's about the same time as Tama.
Yeah.
It's just a little after when the internet started becoming like more accessible, and I
Yeah.
used to start having a calendar on my fridge for who got the internet line.
Sorry, I accidentally
So,
started
or
ringing.
the phone line. So, anyways, Neopets. Anybody out there know? I think there desperately needs to be a Neopets TTRPG. Like so desperately, so bad.
That is
So
not
bad.
something I would think of as a desperate need. I gotta be
I
honest. with you.
desperately need it. I keep telling people, I'm like, I think I'm gonna. Come on, I love Neopets.
But
I
what does
spend
it even look like? Like you just are
I
like.
don't know yet. I don't know yet. It looks
That's
like
what must be
Neopets
found
is what
out.
it looks like.
They just tell you what to do. It's the ultimate example of like railroaded games because you're like, well, what about this? You're like, Neopets don't get to decide what to do. You could just yell at your DM, but they still do what you want. Like, just, I want to do this. No, you don't. You want to sit there and cry. All right, that's what you want to do. Oh my god, that's funny.
I
though.
want it. I want it so bad.
That's funny. I also, Russ, Rock God points out that your office is the adult Chuck E. Cheese. So
It is. It's
Except-
got so many activities, you guys.
so great. I just love it. I like that it's not even defined, just activities.
I was gonna
Just
say there's a ball
activities.
pit, and then I thought post-COVID ball pits.
Ugh. So many post-COVID things. Ugh.
Ooh,
I only have one ball.
Oh my,
this is a big ball.
battery
cool.
is low. I wonder.
It's gonna throw every problem at you.
It really
Harv,
is, like-
before we can start. It's gonna say you
Rob's
have to move
internet will
your
be back.
laundry from the washer to the dryer.
There's like what's like matter can neither be created or destroyed, right? Like so, Rob's internet comes back and my controller goes down. Like there's only so much of collective working. Oh my god. Oh my god. Speaking of Mass Effect,
Yep.
Yeah,
doesn't that sound like?
it does.
Oh,
And
man.
another, I always get so excited whenever I hear.
Oh, we're starting. Oh,
Oh,
are
that's
you
okay.
gonna
I'm
have
not-
to
I'm
make
not
that
moving
big
it
for
yet.
my
Keep the
old
visual
eyes,
effect.
please?
Okay, hold on.
Can you make it bigger?
I'm gonna
I
start
was
putting
gonna
glasses on my face in a second.
We're gonna need at least 2 sets for this.
Let me see
I
if
always
I
get
can
so
do full
excited
screen.
when I hear marimba in anything, and I'm surprised. Also, there is marimba in the Mass Effect soundtrack. It's weird. In one, you go into one freighter, and there's this
Oh.
like ambient soft, and it's like.
Oh.
do-do-do-do.
You know what?
Very
What was I
marimba.
watching the other day where a song came on and I was
so
like,
much better.
Can you see that?
oh, that's so
Yes,
much
That
better.
is-
Look at
oh,
that.
that is some premium 4K
No, wait, I screwed
Arvocon
something
Plus
up. I have to
streaming.
fix.
I'm gonna.
Hold on. Okay, good. All right, now we're good.
My 4th night in Los Ojos. Is this my life now? Making enough coin to scrap by, never seeing the sun, on an endless search for my friend?
This is so noir. I love it.
Friend?
I was
Yeah.
It was a
alone by
cold
myself
night
on a
in
cold
Brooklyn.
night.
Yeah.
Post-apocalyptic, dystopian.
Is this my life now?
It's starting to feel surreal. Like the moment camera pans to the dark figure laughing in the doorway and you just know. Oh, she's doomed. So where was I? Oh yeah, just a lofty cab driver.
Okay. Driver rating 4. All right, we're gonna get that number up. The only one. Okay, look. I just want to point.
Such a freaking perfectionist.
The one guy.
That one guy,
Yep.
Charlie Elliott. Anthony Colton, 5. Luke Howard, 5. Sam Lucas, 5. Una Sinclair, 5. Charlie Elliott.
I
suck
say
it.
we pick him up again.
That, yeah. Wasn't that the
And
guy that
kill him.
we had a big argument with because, like, we
He was
basically
just kind of a
accused him?
dickweed, if I remember correctly. Like
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
was not very nice.
We
One
accused
of
him
4
though.
dickweeds that I voiced the last.
Yeah, that's right. That is 100%
Oh yes,
true.
stance machine.
Stop. Oh yeah.
But I gotta find. Before I do that, I gotta find my journal. We gotta figure out what we're doing. That helps. What? Okay. Oh god damn it!
finish.
Artistic game. Just tell me what to do. No.
Yeah. Why did I just through some notes? Last night.
Okay. Savvy, where are you? Okay,
Yeah.
that was the thing.
No password is safe from the quantum witch. I'm gonna read all our
whoops,
notes
sorry.
in the voice.
All right.
Savvy equals Queen Radix. 3 boyfriends.
Oh, yeah.
Jace, the de facto king of Radix. DJ, he's hot and edgy. And Charlie, the Capra bro.
WTF.
That's the
fuck?
guy.
Yeah.
That was the guy. Right.
We will finish you. Cat
Everybody's
in the
kind of in
corner.
love with her. And then
Savvy's a double agent? Also, Charlie's the worst.
Also,
Capra and
Charlie
Radix.
is the worst. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's kick it into high gear. So we got. We have
There's your
got
recap for y'all.
Una St. Clair. Oh, we already. Okay.
We moved to Una. She don't need to ride again, does she?
I guess she does.
Oh yeah, there's that guy.
We got our boy. Oh, Flaneur. We got our Flaneur guy.
Yes, the flaneur.
Carlos Wong. Have we seen this dude?
Yep,
I don't
not
think
picked
so.
up Carlos.
All right, we got him.
Okay.
We have got Klaus Berg, student of the world. I don't know if we did. Have we ever?
The name sounds familiar.
It
but I
does
don't
sound familiar to
think-
me.
Who is it?
Klaus Berg.
Klaus Berg.
This guy right
Klaus.
Klaus
We have
Berg.
not to pick up the Klaus.
here. Her fingernails are painted a brighter blue than the rest of her outfit. Okay, I'll check that out, CQ. And then what was this? Oh, Aganon? No, not. No.
Why not?
Dagonon.
You do not want to hear about the pain worm.
By love, you mean you like getting lower stars? Is that what you're talking about? Because that's okay. All right. So basically, we
Just
have a
saying,
choice.
I like a good challenge.
Yeah.
Nobody likes a quiet passenger.
All right. We've got Una St. Clair, who we liked, and then we got our flaneur guy.
Flaneur.
I mean, we could. Yeah. Do you want to do flaneur?
Yeah,
Flaneur,
I
right?
think it was. I
Flaneur
think Russ
me.
was voicing him.
I think
Yeah.
you're right.
I think it would be good to do because he was our first one, and then it's been a while, so it's like kind of full
true.
circle.
It's been a while.
Get us back into the flow of things.
Liam waved to me before he got in the car. He looked excited to see me. I winked back to see if I could get a laugh. It seemed to work.
All right, Russ, you're up.
Hey, Lena.
I'm trying to remember this guy. It's been a little while.
French, right?
He's a
You
flaneur.
said? Flaneur.
Oh.
That's all you need to know.
Wow. What are the odds we'd see each other again?
That's it.
Of all the neocabs and all of Los Ojos.
He gets into mine.
Fate.
Ooh, we got the
Fiery.
yellow going on. Yeah.
How have you been, Lena?
She could do the whole pretty great. I'm doing pretty great. Happy.
Pretty great. I'm happy.
That's great. What you been up to?
Working, mostly. I've met some pretty cool people.
Trying to figure out what happened to my girlfriend. I mean, my roommate, and
My
when she was.
girlfriend, roommate has been kidnapped. Beep, beep,
They
beep,
were
beep.
roommates.
The clientele is really different from Cactus Flats. In a good way, mostly.
Mostly.
Right after we met, I had an awkward first date fall apart in my back seat.
Sounds dicey.
Look, Los Ojos is a lot of things, but it's never boring, apparently.
I'm just waiting for him to be like, I've actually taken pictures of all of you. I've been following you around the city. And I'm like,
Jig is up.
I'm a flaneur.
So, what about you, Flaneur?
Wait. You've got one of those things on your arm? No way. The feel grid. Oh, that's so gauche. Wow.
Yeah, actually, Savvy gave it to me.
Oh, interesting. How do you feel about it?
I think it's the scarf that's creating this effect.
Oh, this guy!
Getting some big
Hunks?
Jeff Goldblum
Yeah, what is
energy.
it? Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to say this. I mean, it is a little weird.
Honestly, it's kind of weird.
I know, right? I find it so bizarre. Just as a concept, putting your emotions on display. I would never. I don't. Does it make you uncomfortable?
Yeah, it definitely does this.
It makes me more vulnerable. The whole wearing your heart on your sleeve thing, which is kind of literal.
It was literally the case.
I do feel a bit exposed, but there's something about it.
Yeah, it's. Yeah. Please let me out of the car. I need to stop.
Stop what?
Being all thinky. dissecting stuff.
Does it hurt?
Um,
Okay.
uh,
Why?
It's the worst. I've been trying to stay out of the heavier side of LO, but Lena, not to bring the room down, or the car, I guess. Can I ask you something?
let's say that I murdered a taxi cab's girlfriend. How would you feel about that?
Did I have a basement waiting for you? Of course.
Do you know, just hypothetically, anything about Sophie Lemieux? The late Sophie Lemieux?
Not much.
Well, I'll tell you. She was a ballerina in LO who was killed by a car.
And I did it. I did it.
Grasp at pearls.
Like a car. You know, human driver. You've probably heard of Sophie's Law, at least.
Definitely.
I figured. Affects you more than most. Well, after I left you the other night, I went to take some pictures, and I stumbled onto this massive crowd of people. It was a vigil for Sophie. Big deal. Lots of mourners. Some people had signs about cars, about Kappa or whatever. There was this portrait of her, full ballet pose, arabesque, surrounded by flowers, people crying, chanting about change.
Oh. That sounds
I know.
beautiful.
Totally, in a sad way. It was really especially striking, aesthetics-wise, was... The whole scene was bathed in this blue glow, and it was coming off people's wrists. Feel grids.
I note that both Dot's lighting and my current lighting setup reflect. I'm just, listen if you want. But I totally knew that the game was going to do that, and it was all part of the plan.
Genius.
Are they really that popular here?
Savvy's got one. Savvy this, savvy that. She's an open book emotionally.
His scarf puts out a light of its
Lies,
own.
except she's got 3 boyfriends and it's missing.
Yep, exactly.
She's an open book emotionally. And a mystery in every other way.
There you go.
Well, at the vigil, field grids are everywhere, and I got some interesting shots, but... It was so strange, taking a photo with only one possible interpretation. It's just, here are some sad people. You know they're sad because they're blue. It's weird, you know?
Yeah.
What?
I was feeling too much. I couldn't tap into a bigger picture view of this one.
Aw, shoot. All right.
But it's not that simple. There are different kinds of sad. PSA, everybody. We can't read the feeling exactly.
This is actually accurate. I'm glad I chose this. That's true.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe life has some meaning left. Either way, it was really striking.
Somebody's having feelings.
Mostly blues, some reds, here and there, greens, yellows, some browns, a little plaid,
Occasional pastel.
Happy
gray.
Aqua.
What do those mean?
Calm, relaxed, and positive. Chill, happy.
But see, that's the problem, right? If I show up at a funeral and my feel-good says I'm stoked,
This would be a dick thing to say, and I'm not going to do it, but it was very tempting. Like, maybe you're the murderer. Not that it's on my mind or anything.
That's fine.
You're just enjoying happy memories.
Oh, probably.
Or you're the murderer.
Sure. What? But there's so much room for error, misinterpretation. I keep picturing the Mona Lisa.
Why?
500 years of that unreadable smile. Until you slap a feel grid on it.
You slap it on, and she's like,
And it's dead center. It doesn't even.
right, no emotion.
You thought this would work.
Oh, she was happy all along. Satisfied?
She really didn't have any like at all. She just...
Oh, woo.
I'm a bit scrambled up about the whole thing.
So you're not in the market for one then?
Well, at least the look is interesting. And, oh, I almost got a free one.
Let's see.
I want to know about that.
Yeah. Who's handing out free field grids?
Yeah, who's handing out free fill grids?
Oh, good question. So, anyway, I'm at the vigil, yeah? Everything's blue. It's dreamlike, mournful, but then I look across the street and there's this whole gang, right? The story's getting good. Not a feel grid in the pack. It's a dark zone. I go over there, check them out, right, and say there's a group called Radix.
The word hit me like a gut punch. Maybe I could get some intel if I played this right. Oh yeah? Who's Radix?
Oh, they're anti-car activists. They're cool people, mostly. Except one of them who got pretty heated when I said they must like Sophie's Law. Rookie mistake.
I'll bet it's that one that we had in the car who is always 1 second away from being pissed off at everything. We had them in there twice.
They hate cars, but they hate Capra even more. Even more than you, maybe.
Hey, you're the one who brought them up this time. No baggage here.
It's all good.
So what were you doing at the vigil?
Well, they're actually trying to recruit.
Oh. At Sophie Leomilk's vigil? Interesting.
Yeah, they were saying the law is a cheap half measure. Gives Capra more power, doesn't save any lives. They were saying we should just execute all the human drivers. And I was like, that's okay. Anyway, I showed them the photos I took of the blue glow. And they said none of those people had field grids when they showed up. Apparently, 2 hours earlier, some Capra reps showed up and started handing them out free of charge.
The plot grows thicker, more striking than candles.
Definitely. Radix said the reps passed one out to everyone who showed up. Even Flaneur.
Zach, is this reminding you of a certain stage in Esper Genesis where they were handing out headbands free of charge? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're.
I've already been thinking that.
Somebody's watching people, huh?
Yeah.
Huh.
I can detect plot
Yep.
element coming.
Yeah, I guess my question is why?
Mm-hmm. I say serve, you say valence, serve, valence. Let's see. Because it puts on a show. I don't
Careful
like
now,
either
we're
of-
wearing one of those bracelets.
I don't like either of those answers. I mean, they're both true.
Because it puts on a show. Free advertising.
Okay.
And then I take pictures of it, and I share it with the world, because I'm a flaneur. Makes me feel a little...
Welcome to the corporate structure. Skeeved.
Exactly.
Yep, that tends to be Capra's thing.
I know, I'm more than familiar.
I am Bob
I am
Capra.
Capra.
No. Rip.
But I got away with it.
It was me.
Oh, that's something I maybe should have told you the other day when
Oh,
I got weird.
Here it is.
here it comes.
Eh.
Do you work for Capra?
Not exactly.
Don't hurt yourself.
I worked for a big Capra adjacent company when I was still in the UK. It was
Ow.
called Bapra. It's very different.
It was called Dapra. It's right next to them in the alphabet.
Next to Sapra.
Got the job really young, but working in immersive tech and AI, I loved it at the time. It let me be creative, and I felt like I was changing things, you know.
Oh.
This was in my youth, 3 years ago. Now,
Yes.
I mean, just
Mass Effect
Sounded
just
like me
came
over
out.
I was 34 years old. I had my whole life in front of me.
all of you suck. All right, go on.
So we got big. We got big because we were good, and we had the Dapper name, which was so close. But then you lose yourself, don't you? Don't you lose yourself? You lose yourself.
Yeah, I feel that.
More and more, I was balancing creativity, my actual work as a flaneur, with corporate ethic.
And as you can see from my suit,
No
I
such
lost.
thing. Yeah, no such thing.
Gross.
And you're sure this wasn't in Los Ojos?
It's kind of a global story, I guess. We just kept working with the worst people, saying yes to more funding regardless of where it came from. To make myself feel better, I joined all these initiatives for change, for diversity, helping the right kinds of communities and people.
Well,
I took so much on and did lots of us. So did lots of us, but it was just impossible. What's the phrase? Money talks and bullshit walks. That's the phrase. Definitely talked louder than we did.
so you left the job.
I did. For at least this year. They were pretty clear to me that they'd like me back at the end.
You just get a year off. Oh, go take your time. Like,
Take a gap year from work.
yeah, I mean,
Will you go?
I don't know. I guess maybe this trip is a test to see if I can turn my brain off, and I'm failing it. Be a tourist, be a flaneur, not an activist. Just watch all the Capra stuff happen and let it float by. Just let everything float
Is this guy doped up?
by.
no, it's his scarf.
No agonizing over morals, no fighting, just observing like the Moon Man.
Where do you feel you're at?
Doing my best to remain impartial on everything. Turns out to be a lot of work.
that
I
right?
mean,
Right.
just look at me. I'm lost right now.
That
My
is
God.
true. You are a train wreck. I mean,
Yeah, it's that scarf.
So I took a really good picture of an important LO moment of people experiencing something profound. It might be one of my best, if I do say so myself. But I can't decide. I used to do nothing but decide. Now I can't even say if the photo I took is real.
I knew the feeling. Was anything real in Los Ojos?
yeah, CQ. Which is also reminding me of something out of Rent.
It reminds me of something I did on a Christmas vacation with a girlfriend's family where I like camcorded everything because I knew I wasn't part of the family and I wanted to have something to do.
Oh, been there. Empathize with that.
Makes sense.
I think the thing is, it is real. The fact it's being taken advantage of is another problem, but
Of course it's real. It's still real people experiencing something real.
yep.
I have a feel grid. My feelings are still legitimate. Real people, real moment.
Real comfortable jeans.
Yeah, brought to you by a real ad.
You're gonna like the way you look. Guarantee it.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Hey, listen. Obviously, don't take your eyes off the road, but look down here. I've got a puppet.
I've been taking up ventriloquism. What do you tell me what you think of my act?
What the hell is wrong with you?
You would do that.
This guy's weird.
Dude, I'm sorry.
I
I didn't mean that. Do you think I could send you the picture? You can tell me what you think, you know, on your own time. I want to share it. I think it's important, but I'd sort of really love your thoughts. Be my moral compass, will you, for once?
For once.
Yeah, send away. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Antics.
And sorry if I'm being a Debbie Downer. People come to Ello for the lights and the sounds, you know, not for this.
Debbie is my real
drivel.
name. I take offense to that.
It's my mom's name. I also take offense to that.
I don't know anyone in my family whose name is Debbie, and I'm offended.
And I end up getting right back into the muck.
I don't know whether to like this guy or to be a little frustrated at just like.
Just be ambivalent. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying
just-
to
I'm
do.
like- I'm like-
Everything's
You're doing a
ambivalent.
great
Oh, it's so
job.
difficult to have it. Come on, like I have to take a year off to find myself. Do you know what kind of luxury that is? Let's see. So I could say the obvious. Things are gonna be okay. All right. You're not he's not a downer.
Oh, empathize with him.
Yeah.
It felt good, like things were gonna be okay. That's all that mattered.
So you're not gonna really?
You feel too good. Your feel good's showing.
You're not a downer.
You're not a downer. So far, you're 2 for 2 on positive interactions with Liam.
Brilliant. Thanks.
What his? I pulled up to Liam's hotel again. Clearly, also his friend.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she's taking the picture. We need the info, like for sure.
It was hard not to feel a pang of jealousy. Having a decent place to sleep felt like it was part of another timeline for me. And here we are.
Cool, and thanks for listening to me rant, Lena.
You're
That is
welcome.
the child.
The child is awake.
Some some things the office can't. Anyway, always here for rants, friend.
See you in text.
Did we just become best friends? I think we did. I got both a number, a photo, and well wishes.
Yep.
He was already scrolling through his camera as he walked in. Did the fate of the de facto Capra ad campaign lay in my hands? Mixed with the fate of a photo that could sway the Sophie's Law vote? Liam, buddy, I can't tell if you came to the exact right person or the exact wrong person.
All I know is that I want those 5 stars. No, hey, what's up, Abstractism? How you doing?
Give me them 5 stars.
We see it. Hell yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, of
2 for
course.
2 on positive interactions with Lena. Your rating stayed the same. That's some. It's not true.
It
Plus
didn't stay the same.
0.2. Go up. Let's go.
It didn't stay
Yeah.
the same.
It was 4 before.
Yeah, I was
They,
gonna say
they
didn't
just
make
mean
any
it didn't
sense.
change like a full star.
I guess they didn't. Yeah, they don't round up
Did
or
it-
something.
Yeah. You're still... Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a
Poor
look at the
Charlie.
new entry.
Charlie.
Rip Sophie. It should have been Capra.
Wow. Woo. All right. Okay, we're gonna need to get some gas here. So there we
Some
are.
Little power. Fill us up on energy.
What is this? Insufficient charge.
won't
Yeah,
make
yeah,
it.
yeah. All right. All right. So we need to go get charged up.
Insufficient charge.
There's nothing over this way, so we might as well.
Whoa.
Thank you. About that time again.
Whoa.
Thank you, Coven of Lenara. Thank you for the resub. Thanks,
Yeah, that
Coven.
one.
Appreciate it, dude. How you doing, man? Okay, so if we go,
Get
I guess if we
hyped.
go here, we can pick up all these things. Oh, we got anarchist person also.
Oh. Hey, and it's cheap. Do that one.
It is. Of course, it's Capra.
Dunk.
We're
So
sending out to the man.
nothing's cheap. Yikes. A little low when I didn't know when I'd be able to charge up again.
That's all right.
Each bar would set me back $1.80 Capra. A little steep, but here I was.
I got the money. Full charge. I said I filled up the battery. I said it's filled up.
That was great timing. That's funny.
Exactly. Corporate villainy and LO and also my Yelp. It's exactly
no,
right.
Yeah.
All right, so who is this clown?
What
Gideon
clown?
Chaub.
He wants to go all the way downtown. Look at him.
Fiona Pack. My idea of a good picture is one that's in focus and of a famous person. Sam Lucas, just setting up my neocab.
I think we've picked him up before.
Yeah,
He's only got 3 stars.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Hey, he wants to go there. Right?
Yeah. Did we have curate all? Is this the one who was with the girlfriend, the date that fell apart, and he loved us, and she was like,
These guys suck. I don't
I don't remember.
That was a whole Arvocalist ago.
I wonder if there's a way to like look at your previous.
Yeah, can you see your previous people?
like history?
You, like you take like notes in that phone of yours other than scribbles?
Yeah, my phone is very complicated. As you can see, rise, painworm,
So
Anagor.
that's-
WTF? That was Anna,
Okay, I guess
Anatoly,
not.
whatever.
Okay.
It'd be cool if they had like a catalog
But, like-
of people.
It would.
Yeah, you do though. You can see the ride history. Is there a way to scroll through that ride history?
I don't think so.
I don't. No, I can't get
Well,
over there.
Yeah, well, we have picked up Anthony Colton recently.
Oh, it shows. Yeah, it just shows you the last 5 in a row.
I don't remember honestly.
Sam Lucas. So, hello, love. You going to bed? Okay. Love you, sweetheart. Sleep well. Okay. All right. Yeah. I think we should see. I think we should do this because this is heading in this direction anyway, and then we can
Yeah,
pick
okay.
up this Fiona. What's her face?
All right. You making the calls, Arv? We ain't driving.
I know. Just including.
We're just backseating.
You're,
I mean,
you're,
yeah, I'm just
you're all
back, I'm
literally in the
screaming.
cab next to me in the front seat. Like, don't say this.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled up outside a matte black cube of a building. It was like a 3-dimensional shadow. We didn't have those in the flats. Because they didn't match. A woman decked out in a hollow weave edged around my car like it was radioactive.
Radioactive.
I caught her eye as she stared at my car. I gave her a little smile. She shook her head, muttered something, and crossed the street.
Fight Sophie's Law.
A sliver of light flared from the cube as a door slid open and a figure strode out. Was my heart racing? Great.
Yep, it's this guy. I think, Zach,
God.
I think this is you. This is the kind of over-the-top tech bro who's just kind of like
yeah.
that
This
guy.
is the guy who took the girl on the date, right?
That's what I thought. Yeah, I think so.
failed,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay. Yes, Amaze Blaze. I can't believe I finally got you. I have been taking Neocab every day since that horrible date.
That's
Oh my god, has he been stalking me?
Woo.
No.
Just a little bit.
I've been hoping you'd be my driver.
Suddenly it's like leap out of car.
Yeah, red
Stalk my-
flag. Whoop whoop.
I think this is more neutral. It's like, I think whoa, stock munch.
I only work nights.
Ah, that explains why I missed you. Must be so nice to sleep in.
Uh-huh.
One of those, is that a come on? I don't know what's happening in this conversation.
Yeah.
If you like the vampire lifestyle.
Oh,
Mid-
yes,
90s,
I hear
clearly.
you, I hear you. I love that TTRPG. It's great. Ever listen to Pod by Night? It's my favorite.
I hear they're great.
You know, you should try sleep fasting too.
Sleep fast.
Yeah, I used to do that with Ambien. Sorry, go ahead.
You restrict what? You restrict
What?
your sleep to 85-minute chunks. You know, I did that for a month. It's really difficult.
Because it's stupid.
Because
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
Then around week 3, you get this incredible burst and you can unlock some mega creative energy, you
And
know?
then you die. But up to that point, like, you
I mean, we all die at some point. It's all about sleeping smarter, not harder.
sleep smarter.
You know?
No. Anthony didn't need a feel grid for me to sense the energy coming off of him. Eager and a little amped up.
I'm feeling
Some say
eager.
he may have turned up to 11.
Little
High
amped up.
energy packs were great for getting me through the long night shifts. Even if they are annoying and his hair looks like ice cream. So, was that a club or something?
It's called Social. It's Amaze Blaze. They opened up a chapter in LO about a year ago.
I'm going to need to ask you to stop using the word amaze blaze.
Maze Blaze,
Please.
yeah.
Amaze
Please,
Blaze.
God.
I want to know
It's
how
a
many different ways
very-
you can say it.
I mean, just,
It's a very gated experience, you know? Memberships are harder to get than a visa, not smarter. You know what I
It's
mean?
like a cult.
Oh, have you met my
spend
friend
a-
Aganon?
A lot of time there.
son of a, like that. This it would be funny if this guy's actually alter ego is Aganon. It's like, no, I would take.
Yeah. So, do you spend a lot of time there?
I think it was as I'm so excited I can't even talk. I think of it as my creative home, away from home. You know, my Amaze Blaze
No.
place. You know, it's a members only social club
Place.
for the tech maker, documentarian cast. You
That
know, the
is
social
a
hierarchy,
nightmare. I cannot
domineering
think of a place I
level.
would least want to be in.
You know?
A place that's. So it's just
A
Elon
case?
Musk
He
and
called it
Bill
a
Gates
case.
and like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
God
exactly.
help us.
Yeah,
Freaking
dude.
Jack
Members
from
only
Twitter
social
and Mark
club.
Zuckerberg. God help us.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
And
They
Ken
call
Burns.
it Amazon.
Once you go inside, you have to practice radical presence.
Of course you do.
Radical presence.
Oh.
Everyone off there extrudes assaulting dimensions.
So
It's wrapped in a Faraday cage, so you can't use any devices. You know they use those in microwaves too.
Wrapped in a
That's
fat
really-
cage, covered
I
in
dig that.
enigma.
I feel called out right now. I have like radical self-expression posted on the wall behind me.
No. Radical
So,
self-expression is not the same thing as going to a social members club
Radical
that cost $1
self-presence
billion
is what
so
he
you could be
called it,
radically
yeah.
present.
Yeah, radically present.
Radically present.
So, no distractions.
Exactly. You're amazed, Blaze. The feng shui of the space is designed to increase your creativity, productivity, and libido. If you know what I mean. Amaze Blaze.
Now we really know why he shows the hell
I was
up.
gonna say,
Now we know why he constantly has that stupid smirk on his face.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and they have an unbelievable vegan food, Amaze Blaze parties, and a photo booth.
I also worry about this guy, Trooper. I worry about his
This
impact
guy
on the
is-
world.
Yeah, worry about his
I worry about that hair.
that there are other people like him. There are
Yes,
more
exactly.
Than one.
That this game is not that far off from an actual
Yeah,
description.
I'm just
That's
living
what-
my life as a social journalist influencer, you know? I negotiated a platinum membership when Capra acquired us, you know?
Wait, Capra acquired you? This could be useful.
Yeah. I created this nano transaction company. I can't believe I didn't tell you. You know, Tippy Tap? You haven't heard of Tippy Tap? You know, the jingle, da-da-da-da-da-da, Tippy Tap. You know? It competed with Capra Cash.
Tippy tap, tippy tap, tippy tap, tippy tap.
Yeah, see? Oh, sorry,
It
that was my
competes
phone.
with Capra Cash?
Yeah. Mhm.
That's exciting. No. What happened when Capra bought you?
And what happened
Sorry.
when Capra bought you?
Yeah, I mean, before I get into that, be easier to understand if we cover the basics first. You know, like what's your social security number and
Oh my
where
god.
you live. And
Do you have any
you
relatives
know how,
that live nearby?
Yeah. Do you know how
Do you like Kool-Aid?
cryptocurrencies? Oh God. You know how cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin work, right? I mean, Capra Cash works,
I'll tell you
right?
what. Some of this stuff is stuff that
Oh.
Russ chats with me about on a regular basis on the report and elsewhere. Although he's, unlike, you know, Russ is not.
I don't have that
usually.
hair, so right.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, right, like that.
I had never, not even once, thought about the inner workings of Capra Cash.
I like that.
Oh man. What's up, Gregory? Coin gets deposited in my wallet. I spend all of it. I think it's probably this because like I just pay bills. Like
Yeah, coin gets deposited into my wallet and then I spend it, all of it, because
That's cute.
it sure is. I'm not being funny.
But seriously, it's actually really easy for you to understand.
Oh my god.
oh great, now I'm gonna be mansplained too.
Yep.
First, I need you to visualize the blockchain.
What?
I felt my
Oh.
focus drift away and Anthony's words become a
I
string
thought he was
of
having a
muffled
stroke.
sounds.
I thought we were
This
going
game
into like
just-
an dreamscape. I'm like, what the frick?
That's funny.
I felt my focus drift away and Anthony's words become a string of garbled sounds just washing over me.
Not good. Good market cap. You know,
Yep.
blaze, blaze. Style bag
Libido.
Yeah.
I glanced at him. There was something unsettling, weird, vulnerable. Oh, there it is. Sad
No.
behind his eyes as he was talking.
I just meant sad, like pathetic, is what I actually meant.
just sad.
Forced deflation. Libido. And,
Soulless,
you know,
Gregory,
maze
exactly.
I remember that time Savvy and I drove up the coast. I caught her staring at the ocean, barely holding back tears.
She looked at me and said, "Do you know what market capitalization on Dogecoin is like?"
This makes me think of my roommate. I saw something similar in Anthony.
Don't you think, Lena? Lena? That is your name, right? Lina? No, it's Lina. Lina.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Capra bought us out and shut it down.
Ah, here we go.
I think she just fast forwarded his conversation.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
Montage. What was it like working?
Were you bummed?
Ugh, it was a drag. I got into tech to change the world, you know. Give power to the powerless.
Oh my
That's why
God.
everybody goes into tech.
To give power to the powerless.
Of course.
Clearly, that's why. Not...
And I'm the powerless.
Yes, the startup entrepreneur.
Exactly
is the
where I am
powerless.
considered the powerless.
I got a cat. Hang on.
Yay. Cats. Oh,
This is
a cat.
Hello, kitty.
Our vocalist for a while.
This is like this is the kind of like straight for the jugular. So you ever work with a guy named Charlie? Whoa, hit, whoa.
You don't know if that option is going to come up again.
Oh, that's true. I'm worried though that that's one of those like, why would you ask me that?
Yeah, too obvious.
I was thinking
A little
more
too
like
excited.
I was thinking something like, what did you do there? I think that's good.
What did you do there?
Spent most of my time convincing my coworkers I was smart.
And failing. Oh.
Capra has my phone. I have this phone app. It's a bit like a feel grid. It tells the truth. I should silence it. Capra has constant peer-to-peer review and a mesh-based leadership. I was required right before Capra went through another hyper-growth period.
I was acquired as an asset. It turned out to be really chaotic with all the new hires. Some of them were a little jealous that I cut the line through an acquisition.
Any juicy stories? My cat is interested, can't you tell?
Yeah, look at that. One
Driving
time
with
an
your
engineer
cat seems not safe. Sorry.
Yes. One time an engineer cross-contaminated the data store.
Get out of here.
That was my phone again. She accidentally used Capra home microphone data as a training source for the pop music neural network. What a fool. It's like the one friend I had that was a flaneur. One of the melodies that charted had a ton of people yelling "Capra activate" with a sick bass drop. It was like "Capra activate," but it was a big copyright nightmare.
I'll bet. Hey Alexa.
Anyway, the culture vibe felt wrong. Anti-Amaze Blaze. I left after a year.
No.
I've been involved in the incubator while I figure out my next move, But enough about me. Let's hear about you,
No.
Lionel.
No.
What about you? What are you passionate about, Lino?
Learning whether you have any juicy information from... Oh, my inner monologue came out again. I like fashion. Oh my god.
I like fashion. I
Wow,
don't know
these
that I have a
choices.
passion.
No, I don't know that I have a passion. This, I think, is sort of true for her, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, love driving my car.
Oh god.
Oh.
Damn it.
Beep. I totally relate.
It's the wrong choice. I gotta say Amaze Blaze again.
I went with some buddies outside of Los Ojos and rented some supercars.
Sounds expensive.
The fuel, was so expensive, but worth it. Feeling of being in control of this pinnacle of engineering. It was like riding a laser pony into a rainbow.
What does this even mean? What
Now all I can
like
think about is
riding a
that
laser
scene.
pony. What does that mean? What does that even mean?
It was like
What does that mean?
It reminds me of that scene from Anchorman, where they're like, "Take me to Pleasure Town." They're like riding the unicorns over the rainbow. That's what it's like.
But this is why it's so
Exactly.
accurate, because you get people like this that pretend to be pseudo-smart, that say stupid shit like this, and like this, we're supposed to make like it was like riding a laser pony. What does that even mean? Who are you?
You've never seen a laser pony.
It's a
come
culture
on.
thing you don't understand.
You don't understand
Greg.
the laser pony
Only
unless
young,
you've
hip,
ridden the
cool
laser pony.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't understand it till you've actually done it yourself.
All right, nay, okay, nay.
That's like riding. Oh.
And that sound. It sounded something like that.
Nay!
Yes.
Nay!
Oh man, it's like ripping the life fantastic. Maybe there are laser ponies in this world. Maybe. Look, who am I to say? I'm glad you
Yeah,
enjoyed
riding
it.
the dragon, you know what I mean? I'm glad you enjoyed it.
What else? What else are you passionate about?
I like laser camels.
My roommate.
and-
I mean,
yeah, my roommate, and yeah. What, you're gonna give me the other choice? I also like this.
please don't say fashion.
No, I would never say that. No, is that what?
I don't know that I have another passion other than my car because I'm that kind of a person.
Oh, I feel like this was maybe an option. What about fitness? You like staying in shape?
Somebody's really trying to.
Someone is
railroad us
really
here.
trying to move
I've
things.
been given access to the
it seems
medicine.
like you like staying in
clearly,
shape. Is that
driving
true?
my car and working out are the only two things.
Have you ever modeled
Yes.
before?
Oh man.
Oh, I see where this is going. Now I know what your company act. Oh, as much as I can while I'm driving a car. All the time. Can you get some pretty serious issues when you drive long shifts?
See, we were just talking about self-care, right? God needs to
That's
do,
right.
You know, it's the
Yep,
same.
self-care. Take care of your back. My cat is yelling at me. I apologize, y'all. Shh. I'm acting.
I bet you'd love Froyag.
Oh God. What's
Froyog.
I bet it's froyog.
Froyog.
like yoga.
Yes. That,
What's
that took me a second.
froyog?
you get frozen yogurt along with yoga?
Yeah, you have to in downward dog eat your frozen yogurt sand spoon.
You fill up you fill up a yogurt thing while doing the.
When you can
Yes.
actually fucking get down there on all fours, you can have your froyo.
And then you have to
That's
hold the
amazing.
pose with the topping like sprinkled onto your.
Yes, keep breathing, breathe.
As you've heard, Froyog is the epitome of mind-body connectivity. You know? It's a little like hot room yoga. You ever done that? You seem like the kind of person you do.
I'm so tempted to say that.
Oh no, I see what's happening here. Go on.
Except the room is frigid to focus your energy.
so
Seeing
you're
your
the
breath,
yogurt.
feeling your muscles, you know? It really maxes the transcendence,
Oh my God.
makes you feel uber present.
The topping sprinkled where? That's not the coven. I look.
Mm. I'm super enjoying it, even though I'm only level gamma.
I am. I'm not even.
Yeah.
A level gamma froyog?
Yeah. It's actually Froyog level gamma, but not only does it train your
I'm sorry,
body, it also
yeah.
trains your taste buds. I mean, spirit.
And also my hair.
Freezes your toes till they're blue.
I bet you could drop in a class. I mean, you know, arrive, not fall to the ground.
I love chat's reactions. Just keeps doing a lot of what faces and like what. Just like- yes, yes, yes.
I think I'll hold out for something with toppings.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go, chat.
Think about it.
Oh, I am.
I really-
Sprinkles,
yeah.
marshmallow.
Oh, we're thinking about it. We are thinking. I did a ton of yoga when I first started driving for NeoCab. Gotta keep those hips limber. Back when I didn't have to do full shifts. Only half bins.
Exactly with CQ. I'm so cold and I paid a lot for this experience, so it must be really meaningful. Exactly.
So it must be super meaningful.
Please God, let it be meaningful.
It helped anchor me. Now everything felt up in the air. Maybe I should take him up on frozen yoga. Was it a mistake to come to LO?
Jeez.
Do my muscles need to be colder? I felt a little twinge in my chest. I glanced at Anthony. He sat back there quiet, taking everything in.
Wow.
Oh, did he ask you out?
Definitely on drugs.
I don't. We don't know if he's
No,
trying.
He
So
talked
sad.
about yoga. Yeah.
Yeah, he talked about froyog, which is not a yogurt. It is frozen yoga versus hot yoga.
Mm-hmm.
Savvy used to call those days when I'd stay in bed past noon my bluesy days. My therapist called it depression. I felt okay, but who knew how long?
But Savvy was my
Clinical
Who knew
therapist.
how long that would last? Yeah. I had to shake it off. It's not 2020 anymore.
All of a sudden it cuts into, I stayed up too late. Dun, 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 shake it off. Which, all right,
Shake
let's
it
see.
off. Any big plans for the weekend?
With that murderer,
Another
Charlie Elliott?
failed
I mean,
date?
oh, sorry.
Oh, Lino. Well,
Oh no.
Lionel, we've come too far to just have a small talk.
Whoa.
No, it didn't even get my
What?
name right.
My intent, capital I, for this month is connection. And we're stuck on the surface, you know?
What a douche.
This guy,
I
sounds
have
like
it.
my Tinder.
Yeah, I don't.
Got it. Let's share a moment.
Capital
TM.
M.
Tell that had
Trick,
italics.
trademark.
No,
I deeply regret giving this guy a ride in the cab. I just want to say.
you chose this.
I
Art.
know it's my fault. I have no one to
I
blame.
can
but
feel
myself.
the italics taking over my words. An actual moment.
I'm font dominated.
I'm reaching my maximum presence. Tell me a secret.
It's bold and Comic Sans. Tell me a secret.
Wow, tell me a secret. Wait, what? This
Yes.
guy.
This is an emotional drill down.
This is an emotional drill down.
Is
This
that
is
what
not
they
a
call it?
drill. Yeah, it is.
It's a drill down.
You go, and then I'll tell you a secret.
Why do I feel like I'm being?
Won't it be exciting to take off your mask?
Okay.
I swear I'm not.
I'm a
The
Terminator.
rhetoric in this conversation is making me super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
To actually share a connection. What have you got to lose?
Oh, I mean,
What? So much. Okay.
Bet one of the options
Well,
will be my
I-
friend is missing.
My feel bit tells me.
I do actually
feeling
like
saucy
working
enough.
out. So I don't like peanut butter.
The thing with my best friend right now.
I'm actually-
my
you know what,
relationship
though?
status is it's complicated.
I'm tempted to do this because I feel
I
like
agree.
we might get like, what's he gonna do? He's gonna forget 3 seconds later anyway.
Yeah.
This guy is
He was kind of right. What's the what could you lose?
this guy is the depth of a turnip. I mean, what do we have to worry about? Like, all right,
Wow.
yeah, it's unfair to turnips, but
Things aren't going great with my best friend right now.
I've had
Best
some pretty
friend.
deep turnips.
There was that sadness again. Like that picture in my pocket. It's very blue.
Yes, line. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, Lionel.
This is real.
This is real. Thank you, CQ.
Oh.
That's not true.
Ooh. Okay.
Don't
Okay,
say
that's-
more. It's his
I would
turn.
say.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. My turn. Here goes.
I planted a bomb in your car, and it's going to go off.
Welcome to the movie Speed. All right. Half of the things I do, I don't even like.
Oh.
I love how this secret is something I was aware of literally
We are-
a half hour ago.
Yeah.
I just do them because that's what my taste coach says I should do.
Taste coach. Blech. I don't like your taste
Yes, exactly. That's the first exercise.
coach. Oh, God.
Everyone around me is just so phony.
I'm shocked.
It's because I have a taste coach.
Taste coach.
I nodded.
Well, what do you think? Did we share a moment?
Oh, why is it capitalized?
You know why.
No, I don't. I'm still processing.
Nothing like it doesn't actually answer the question, but it allows him to think like, wow, I was so incredibly deep
Yeah.
that she can't even
I'm
handle
still processing. That's what I used to tell people when I'd see a play that was really not good.
Yeah, still
It was
processing.
just a lot to take in.
it. There was a lot going on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does take a little time to sink in.
I just smiled at him. We continued the rest of the way in silence.
He probably thinks we had shared a big moment.
It felt simple.
Like him.
I didn't expect to have this weird moment of intimacy with the dude with bad hair in the back seat of my car. All my jitters about seeing him again were gone.
What?
It's strange, being awake when everyone else is sleeping. It's like you're out of phase with the rest of the
I
world.
can't identify with that at all. I don't know what's
You what? Maybe that in-between space opens something up.
I feel like Lena's having a more dramatic experience than we're having at the moment with that. Like
She's
like,
she's definitely having
Hey,
this guy
yeah.
being like, tell me one of your biggest
Let her
secrets,
have her
man. Maybe that's the reason I cry when I watch movies on an airplane, even if it's gory. Sorry, I tried to say that straight face.
And here we are. Would you look at that? Amaze Blaze. Thank you, Lino. I really hope our paths cross again, you know?
take care, Anthony.
You know what I mean.
Take care out of my car.
You know
Yes,
what I mean,
take
right?
care, Anthony.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
don't call.
No, yeah?
again.
Oh, okay, bye.
Please tell me you gave us 5 stars for all that therapy.
I know, seriously. Ugh!
4 stars!
Such garbage.
Douche to the last.
Because silent. Because
I
silent.
bet you it's because we didn't go deeper with our feels. I bet we could have gotten 5 if we had gone deeper
This
in
is-
our girlfriend feels.
This is like looking at
Friend
Amazon
feels.
reviews. Who says she makes the world a better place? 4 stars. What the fuck? Rod, are you
Yeah.
kidding? She
I drive a
literally improves
car.
the world. 4 stars. Like.
Doom, doom.
Oh,
So wait, they
Arm is
call the negative points a decrease, but the increase they don't call an increase.
Very pessimistic game.
I mean,
Now in the
Steve. Yeah, we sure are in the Steve. What? Uh oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Jeez.
The popo.
It's the popo!
That rode up on you so quick. Goodness.
So fast.
Dang.
I bet they were hiding too. So
Here we
can't do
go.
that. Oh no. Oh god, not now. I've seen LOPD officers on the news before. Cold black screens where their faces should be. I pulled over, hands on the wheels, eyes up, deep breaths.
All right, Russ. Give me best cop. By which I mean, cop.
We've had some compelling reports about neocabs on the road tonight.
What have I done wrong, officer?
Let me
Let
tell
me-
you
let-
something.
Let me adjust that a little bit. One moment, Mrs. Romero.
He turned away, but I could hear him speaking in hushed tones.
Jibbity jibbit.
5.67, on every channel. This one must have pissed off the wrong people. We'll get the word out.
How much was this gonna cost me? More than the 40 Capra I got in my pocket. No. It couldn't be her. His visor.
Oh, that's
my girlfriend.
that's
I mean, my
Savvy.
roommate.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's Savvy. I sat up straighter, tried to keep my expression blank, but my heart raced. I tried to hide even the slightest hint of recognition,
Uh-oh.
but it didn't matter. I was transparent. There she was, her face on every screen, bathing the city in blood-red glow.
Wow, wanted.
Savvy.
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 What have you done, Savvy?
Snap.
What have you done?
Ma'am.
Anything else, officer?
It's so creepy. Like, what is that?
You're in a hurry to get somewhere, aren't you?
I drive a cab.
Well, aren't we all? Ever since the beginning of time, billions and billions years ago, the Earth was a tiny speck.
He used to work actually as a like one of the voices for like an
Yeah,
observatory,
a museum
right?
kiosk or something.
Yeah, like a planetarium, and he's just like,
This display is...
Just watch your speed out there. You're not a Capra like us. We are Capra, us.
And look, I'm legally obligated to ask you this. Have you seen the individual pictured on my face?
Oh, you...
I
Interesting.
shook my head.
Please register a verbal response. You see so many faces, you can't even remember them all. Right?
Exactly. Yeah, like this is the greatest person that has ever lived. 3.5 stars. She makes the world a better place, but didn't cure cancer. 4 stars.
I managed a weak laugh.
The cosmic microwave radiation background traveling billions of miles. Well, report any sightings of this criminal right away.
Sir, I see it on your visor. You
Yeah.
said to report, and I just...
Interesting.
I'm
What
not
does
the
it say?
criminal. I'm just displaying the
Then-
criminal. It's not me. It looks like me, but that'll be all. Drive safely, ma'am.
Yeah, it's super small, but I think it says theft, fraud, and
And
trespassing.
trespassing, yeah. Dang.
Oh, I bet she broke into Capra and stole something.
Yep.
Hmm.
Isn't this how the beginning of Resident Evil starts? Don't they like go in and steal the virus and try to take down the big corp, and that's how we get the freaking zombie apocalypse?
This is how it starts.
Savvy was wanted, and I just lied to the LOPD. This couldn't be happening. Somewhere in this city was Savvy's apartment with the extra room all set up for me and the bricks of sage incense squirreled away in every closet. Would I ever see that place? Would I ever see her again?
Wow.
Well, better pick up
Oh, we got a
some
new
rest.
message from Liam.
Oh no. Oh, photo.
Hey, Lena, it's Liam.
Hi, Liam.
I'm typing. How are things going on your end?
Somewhere between Eesh and Yikes.
Typing. Well, I hope it's closer to East. Reason I'm texting is I just met a pretty much the coolest person. A quantum witch.
What? Una? The statistician?
Statistics? We're talking about the same Una? This lady is a straight up science witch. Oh, she says she knows you too. Oh, lol. What are the odds?
What are the odds? The odds are odd.
Right? We've been talking all night about random things that aren't really random and the difference between impossible and improbable and also zombie cats. Lol. Anyway, Una says hi.
Sounds like Una.
That's cute.
Gonna go check out this. Have some Ramageddon now. Have a good one.
Ramen ding dong.
Ramen Getty actually sounds really good.
What is that? Just
Bro, yo.
spaghetti made with ramen?
I guess. What's the difference?
Ramen with tomato sauce.
Yeah. Liam and Una. Now there was a match made in quantum heaven. I had no idea how I could help fix a timeline. I just wanted to fix my own life at the moment. At least I was making a name for myself in this town. One quantum witch at a time.
She was on the list to get picked up, too, as one of the people.
Yeah.
It was well after midnight, and I'd met my ride quota. I checked my field grid. Blue.
So I knew how I was feeling.
I had it. I had it in me to push on for one more ride tonight, or I could call it early and get some rest.
No. Get one more freaking ride.
I decided to push on. Every PAX was a chance to learn the city and earn some coin.
All right. So. All right, we got plenty of gas. All right, we got Carlos Wong. I'll fix what ails you.
Who's over there to
Great.
the left with the blue hair? Oh, she way out there though.
Stella Boonwell. This above all to thine own self be true. 4.5 stars. It's kind of a long way, but it's doable.
It is. It is a long way. Well, we could get the guy that's closer.
Hmm.
Then we got Klaus Berg. All right.
Klausberg. Calm down.
Yeah, but I want, this guy, I don't want to do yet another tech bro. I don't know, or whatever the hell's going on.
Fuck
there.
the tech. We've had enough tech bros
Had
tonight.
enough tech bros.
Stance machine.
Stance machine.
Let's do it. Maybe we'll get some Shakespeare. This is gonna be, let's see, So we had, I guess this is Zach up on this
So
one,
I'm
right?
at my 2 hour. I'm gonna stretch my back.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Can I just quick stretch?
Absolutely, you can stretch your back.
Okay, great.
While you're doing that, there's a good chance for us to reset and welcome everybody to those of you who are here. I hope you are enjoying yourself with the Arvocalists. I am joined, as always, by Little Red Dot, by Zach Clay, by Russ Grubman. I am not joined by Rob at the moment because Rob's having some internet issues, sadly. Just too bad because he's missing. This game is really kind of chill in a cool way. I just sort of enjoy the kind of like laid back feel of it, even though it feels like there's more going on in it. So you feels like it shouldn't be chill, but it is somehow. So yeah, we're having a good time with it, and I hope you folks are enjoying it. If so, I hope you'll follow the channel and do all that good stuff. Let me remind everybody, by the way, that we have got ArvCon coming up. That again is next week. This weekend I'm going down to Three Rivers Comic Con with Little Arv. Next weekend we have ArvCon. It starts on Friday with Esper Genesis. If you want to see more of the purple and blue getting laid out there color-wise. Yeah. And Zach, of course, will be part of that. Then Saturday, we have got 3 shows for you. Adventures in Middle-earth will start at noon. Then we've got D&D with GOG, the finale of Storm King's Thunder. And then we've got Community D&D that evening with the awesome Shadow Crew that is going to be doing Dragon of Ice Spire Peak. That is... Please don't do that, controller. So we've got that going on. That's going to be happening that evening, Saturday evening. Then Sunday, we've got the Marathon of Infinity and Beyond, the finale of Palace of the Red Pasha. And then that evening, we've got the concert with Kilgore Trout, the person known otherwise as Zach Clay, the percussionist maestro. And then we will have Jordan Indiana Gonzalez doing the last show of the concert. And then also on Saturday, I forgot to mention, we'll have a brief interview with 3 of the Damon Runyon Cancer Research Foundation scientists. Then Monday, we have got Mike Underwood is going to be doing a one-shot for those same scientists, plus another person that's going to be involved as well. And then in the afternoon / early evening, we've got Brandon O'Brien with some Sound Clash the Clampdown. So we got a lot going on for ArvCon. We have a lot of giveaways, a lot of companies that are backing us that have giveaways. We have donation prizes for the top donator, the second top donator. And I have not yet set my goal. I'm probably going to do this week. My guess is that I'm going to set the goal probably for 2,500 is what I want to set the goal for. I'd love to blow past it. We hit 4,000 last year, but it was for a different charity, and I don't know. But 2,500 I think is a good number for us to aim for here. And Damon Runyon is backing us. They are behind us, and I'm hoping that we do really well, raise a lot of money for charity, have a lot of fun, and bring together the community. So please spread the word. I'll be posting tweets either tomorrow or Thursday with the official schedule. We've already got the tweets that have the corporate schedule, that have the corporate support out there, so all of the sponsors. And yeah, so that's what we've got going on. There is a prize for the biggest donation for ArvCon, and I'm glad you mentioned that, Rock God. It's actually an incredible photo, which I don't know if I want to bring out again right now, because if I do, I am going to have to then put it right back again, and right now I don't want to mess it up, but it's an amazing photograph done by a flaneur. Done by Rock God, who is an amazing photographer, and it is a fireworks display. I actually showed it on Saturday, showed off how amazing it came out. Amazingly it came out. It looks awesome. That is going to go, and it's ready. Like it's not even ready for framing. You don't need to frame it. You just need to hang it on the wall, and you're done. So you got that going on. That will go to the top donator, and the second top donator is going to be a picture from Prince Justin. I should be getting that in the next couple of days, and that is going to be given to the second top donator. That picture is also really beautiful, and that's going to the second top donator. So we got a lot of stuff going on, and it's very exciting. I'm going to be in the mod channel in my Discord. I'm going to be announcing we're going to be having a meeting fairly soon, within the next couple of days, to talk about next week's ArvCon, just to talk about mod coverage and all that kind of good stuff. But this is our 7th annual ArvCon. We have raised just about $15,000 over the years for Damon Runyon and the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. And so I hope we're going to have a big record-setting performance. And it'll be easier this time because we've got PayPal that you'll actually be able to use, hopefully Tiltify and other things. So Damon Runyon is really behind it this time, which is great. So that's what we've got going on. I could show it at the end of tonight's stream. I could do that. I could do that. I will think about that. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'm amazed at the way you love me all the time. Maybe I'm just gonna do Paul McCartney. Okay, sounds good.
Amaze Place.
Amaze Place. Oh God. No. All right, back to the game. We're gonna do some Stella Buñuel with some Shakespeare.
Dunk.
Donk.
Dunk.
Yeah, you can hear the music, right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
My nav led me into the desolate industrial area, the kind of place that reminds you it's a nightmare. It's
Hello, I'm a
nighttime.
nightmare.
I pulled up to an old warehouse that had been turned into lofts.
It had been turned into lofts.
The band was loading up in front with stacks of amps and 2 long-legged blue whaled puppets with amplifier eyes.
Like you do.
Sounds like the Decemberists. They have that big whale puppet.
Okay, so Zach, I guess this is you. I'm.
Okay.
This sounds almost like driver. How many passengers have you? You know, like very German.
Yeah, or like
something?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, European
Right.
and
European,
some
yeah.
European.
Driver, how many passengers have you had tonight?
And why do you ask?
Were they coughing at all? Showing any signs of infection?
Wow.
Oh, this
Really?
Is very
Told you,
relevant.
This is zombie
Is
apocalypse.
this the DLC? What the hell is this? All right.
It's okay. I'd just rather know so I can protect myself.
No, they seemed fine.
Unlike you.
Everything all right?
We're basically walking sponges for all the sweat and slime that constantly ooze from our bodies.
Wow.
And a cab? It's a giant petri dish.
Why
Not
are
as
we
much as
taking
that
a
blue
cab?
highlight.
So we'll see if I'm all right about 2 to 4 hours after exposure.
Oh boy, this is gonna be some work on a 5-star rating, y'all. I'm just gonna pull over much more.
I keep it pretty clean in here.
I'm flashing back to when someone literally threw up in this car
I know, yeah.
not too long ago.
Pretty
Huh.
clean, pretty.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Where are my manners? Nice to meet you, Lena. I'm Ned. Ned. I've been spending too much time around my grandson. Kids are like germ travel agents.
I feel like things just shifted in my head 3 times without a clutch. Like this, and I have a grandson. I'm like, what? Oh,
So much. Okay.
okay.
You've
Grandma
been
with a
looking
blue
for
streak, though.
someone- No. Touch a Lego brick and boom, a virus has a one-way ticket to your immune system. Do you have any kids?
See, it's just how old is your grandson? I was like, I can't ask that.
No kids, just working up to getting a dog for now.
Fantastic idea. Man's best friend.
And filled with all kinds of germs that will destroy you.
Well, certainly for this old timer,
How
you can
old
see
are
how
you?
old I am.
Yo,
gonna say,
I
like-
hope I look that good when I'm old.
I mean,
I
what
want to
is
be
that?
able to rock a blue streak like that when I'm an old dot.
You
Especially
see,
if your
now that
name
I'm
is Ned.
35 and I'm over the hill.
I want to rock the Ned while I'm at it.
Ned.
Was this some kind of time travel situation? Maybe all my sci-fi dreams were coming true.
Say, you look like a gal I can trust.
Yeah, exactly, CQ. Their
People
name
keep
was Stella
saying that.
Brunel, and all of a sudden Ned. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Got an honest face. Have you heard that before?
Every time somebody gets in my car. Actually, I hear that a lot. Not just the part about being a gal.
Well, between you and me, I've noticed a few strange things happening around town these last few days.
Nah, nothing happens in LO.
Have you seen anything suspicious?
Well, the other day I had a moment.
Besides
Besides-
whatever's going on right
Yeah,
now.
I mean, like, really, I'm so tempted. Here we go.
I drive a cab in the middle of the night, so
I see. Now I know we like our fair share of drama in our little hamlet. But I saw something the day that cheerleader gal turned up dead behind the video store. And well, a man can't be having scares like that at my age.
So you're saying you're a man then?
Well, I like, so how, this is the everything is clarified. So how old are you, Ned? Except I feel like that's the rudest.
Yeah.
What if it's? Are you okay?
I can't say.
sure
Are you feeling? I
can't.
thought about that, but I'm just like that seems. That I don't know.
You sure can't.
I'm so close to making it to the 21st century. I can't have the old ticker give out now.
Is this like a robot, like an AI?
I am
or something?
Agonon
like
in
a
disguise.
Or
Robot?
didn't we find out that there were like people were having their parts replaced and stuff? Like, what if she's just, or they've just been, because we don't actually know.
I don't know. Yeah,
They've just been like augmented, maybe.
maybe. Did I miss a dead cheerleader?
I think we
Apparently
all
we
missed
did
the
too.
Yeah, I
dead
think we all
cheerleaders
missed
it.
except for Ned. Ned didn't miss it.
Ned became the dead cheerleader.
Yeah. What year do you think it is?
Oh God, break! I know you see me like me, in my actual body. But normally, I'd appear to you as a middle-aged man named Ned.
Whoa.
Normally?
I wish you had a headset. It's way harder to practice like this.
This is the point where I'm like, it's just I don't even know.
No, he's talking about his WoW avatar, you guys.
Oh, is that what it
Yeah.
is? Yeah. He's playing it on his necklace.
So, like, did you believe? Oh, sorry.
So, like, did you believe the character?
Did you feel a mix of what was it? Homespun charm and creeping murder mystery suspense?
What is with the eyebrows?
Oh goodness, those eyebrows.
Homespun charm and creepy.
Ned.
Can we ask Ned for a little
yeah.
understanding? Okay, Ned, I need a little help understanding this.
It's for an immersion.
Ned, I need a little help understanding this.
I'm actually a real actor, but the legit gigs never pay, you know? It's through Ojos Abiertos. Have you done one of their stories?
Literally, the last 4 sentences have made no sense. Can you please state a?
Do I even know what's happening?
Just the last
Just
4?
speak normal. Not yet.
We're like any other immersion troupe out there. We bounce around the theater space, improving characters that we get like the day before.
Okay, so this is Russ, basically. This is Russ? This is what you're talking about.
Okay, so Ned is an actor, and this is one of the characters he's playing?
I
Mhm.
guess?
What?
Or is this playing
Yeah.
this person playing Ned right now?
Oh,
no,
or
I-
is this person? No, I think they said that usually you'd see me as Ned, but you're seeing them as Bruno. What was her name? Anyway,
Stella.
So, yeah,
Brunel.
Stella Brunel or whatever.
Stella.
Oh, Russ, I was just saying, like, this is basically you. Like, except much weirder. But
Wait, did they explain why he's in a different body yet?
There's something about immersion, and they're in some troupe, like improv troupe, I guess. Except we don't even know. I don't.
So the customer in the headset can save the girl or slay the dragon, or both, whatever plot pack they bought. You know?
Plot pack.
Yeah. Tonight's menu features a gritty historical mystery set at the turn of the century. Why to kill?
Okay, so this person is practicing. So Stella Brunel is actually who we're looking at, and is playing Ned, who is this guy for Why to Kill, I guess.
I think the opposite.
So the dead cheerleaders, part of the mystery,
Part of the murder
part of the
mystery,
Y2K kill,
I guess.
immersion pack. Okay,
I guess.
y'all, this is weird. I love Zach so
Oh
tickled.
no. Okay, Arv is right. Featuring
Okay.
Ned, a schlub with a sordid tie to Newberry High's beloved murdered prom queen. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, dead chair loses
It's
the
like
murder
Twin
mystery
Peaks.
trope. Yeah.
It's like living Twin Peaks.
Yes. I don't really care about this. I want to ask about this person.
Sounds like you don't love it.
Whatever. It's money.
How many actors have I ever heard say that? A gloom settled over her. Savvy tried to drag you to this haunted house immersion last Halloween. One of my exes and one of her exes both ended up working there, and she said it would be like therapy to go axe murder them as evil zombies or whatever.
This is the point that Rock made. Is why is everyone that gets into this cab very serial killery? Yeah,
I
mean,
should have.
like,
I should have done it. So are people ever mean to you in these shows?
Most people are cool, unless they're drunk.
So a real improv show.
basically.
Like a real improv show. It sounds familiar.
Mm.
Once I had some tourists who were convinced I was super realistic AI.
Uh-huh.
We were convinced of that shortly recently.
Yes,
She
exactly.
stared at her hands, and the gloom settled back over her.
Sorry. I need to wash my hands. They just dropped a bunch of new plots on us tonight. Last night. Can I run another character by you?
No.
We need to charge your Switch controller, by
I
the
know,
way.
clearly. That explains why the switch wasn't freaking turning on or whatever.
Okay.
All right.
I'll play along.
Now that I know what's going on. What do you mean battery depleted?
It's been telling you you have low battery for
Oh,
the
no.
entire stream, Mark.
I thought it was part of the game.
I have it under control.
What do you mean battery depleted?
Go to
Yeah,
the
you know
station.
what? I think you're right. I think the serial killer types are the only one that get to use real cabs anymore. They don't want to take the AI because they just they need that real human to human contact.
They don't
to
want
be a
their
serial
face
killer
scanned.
Can
and
kill
sent
them. Yeah,
to the
that's
LOPD.
literally what it means.
No retinal scans for them.
Yeah. Can't kill someone if there's no one there.
It's true. Oh, what is our clicking in? It's getting serious over there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, with that banner background, it's been serious.
Yeah, right? Yes, Configuration Queen. If my roommate Crush suggested we go kill our exes as part of an act for a Halloween haunted house, I would move out. Yes! Like, I'm with you. I don't think I'd be like, man, I really should have taken Savvy up on that. That would have been great therapy. Like, what? You can go kill your hyper-realistic immersion bullshit.
Yeah, that's funny.
Can I just take a
I love that
moment to
when
say
Arv's
how
not
much
there,
I love the writing in this game and how accurate
Yeah.
it's going to be in 15 years from now.
Mhm.
We'll look
And
back and it'll
already
have
is.
actually been just a future look at.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There we go. All right.
All right, Arv. How we doing?
All right. We're doing. See?
You missed everything that was great about the show. Oh, nice.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, I'll play along. Anything to keep me from obsessing about Savvy. Sure.
Lifesaver. So, on tonight's menu, I have 2 more characters. Frul, the dark Itraxis spiderling who faces the mirror of many faces. Oh, sorry, who guards the mirror
Got
of
the
many
line wrong
faces.
already. You suck. No.
Yes, this is why I'm rehearsing.
This is why we do improv. Stop reading lines.
Or Thora, a bad girl witch who pulls you into hijinks at Cauldron Academy.
That's the one I want to see.
You want to see Thora?
Let's go with
Thora, please.
Let's go with Thora.
All right.
Thora,
Oh.
a high maintenance friend with a strange power over you. Way too close to home.
No.
Oh, damn it. We have to go with Frul.
Damn it,
Frul. I gotta say Frul. My mood bracelet told me so.
Okay. So, imagine I'm 10 feet tall, and my name may or may not be Lady Dimitrescu, and I have 8 legs, countless glimmering eyes,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
and smoke
Sounds like
billows
somebody
out of my
tried to
gaping
romance.
maw.
Cool.
It's just a Tuesday. Come on now.
No, I'm not
Time for
hot.
Gaping maws.
I'm not. Stop it.
Is the
Silence, manfolk.
Oh God!
she stomped her foot so hard it shook the front seat.
What be the meaning of such disturbance to the most precious slumber?
Alright, go back. Ask for Thora. Thora.
I like how halfway through that we go, what be the meaning? R. I'm a spider pirate, yar.
Sorry. Just looking for a mirror.
So manfolk come to play with fool. Thinks she's so clever, but she's a fool. She be a fool, I mean.
I don't know about rubbing rule with fool. I am no fool.
Arr, I'm no fool.
Oh, it be. Fool can tell manfolk her nature.
What the F is going
This
on
is a
with this
roll
game?
of a lifetime
Really,
for
I
Zach
just,
right now.
I don't. Rob is going to actually kill himself from
Every
this,
decision in my entire life, 23 years has led to this moment.
Treasure hunter? Yes.
Yars, beast. So hand it over.
Yars.
Not so simple. Not so simple. Price of treasure is great indeed.
What's up, live suing?
Answer Fool's riddle, and manfolk will get what manfolk seek.
Woman folk.
Though the mirror of many faces may not be what the manfolk think.
There's a choice on that line.
Yeah.
Riddle me, fool.
I pity the fool.
I pity the fool.
Listen carefully. How many manfolk work for Neocab?
Does anybody feel like maybe now she's actually trying to get information out of us?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
It's all a ruse.
Well, off the top of my head, how many manfolk people work for Neocab? Do I even know that?
did I even want to know?
This is the puzzle of a lifetime. Shall I roll a d20? We don't exactly have conferences.
300.
300?
This is Sparta. No, this is Capra.
Wrong. Oh, manfolk be wrong. Fool.
Fool.
What's the answer then?
The answer is none.
Sudden silence, no
tricked.
music.
Beast? Arr!
Yes, many manfolk say they work for Neocab, but none of them actually do any work.
Har, oh, fool! You lovable rascal.
Manfolk lose. Now,
Yeah, I knew that was the next line.
now manfolk must die.
What,
And break. Ah.
Oh, she didn't say end scene.
oh, please, yes! I guess I got fooled.
I've been freeze frame fooled.
Fool!
Sorry, he got angry faster than I expected. Should I tone him down?
I like him.
Nah, he just wants to be left alone in his cave.
Hey, that was really helpful. Thanks for playing along. I think Frul might have some legs.
8 of them to be exact. Hell yeah.
Ah.
When we got close to the theater, the sky lit up with roaming spotlights and holograms teasing the plot packs.
What?
A blocky computer flashed fatal error inside a passing cloud. A sexy witch winked at me, then zoomed away on her broom. This sounds like a dot dream.
Look at that. It's showtime.
Good luck in there, Ned and Fru.
Thanks. We'll be fine. Hopefully I won't be doing this much longer anyway. Take care.
I actually kind of like that
Or
ride.
die.
I didn't know what was going on for half of it, but
Yeah. took a
Her
bit.
shutters were slumped as she slipped past the lines at the doors. No one recognized her as a person they were paying to see perform, but of course they wouldn't. Oh, that's kind of sad. Right now, she was in character, only as herself, and that didn't seem like a role she wanted much at all.
Oh, that hit close to home.
Mood. Please give us 5 stars.
yeah, please.
Please.
6 stars.
Oh, no doubt. No
Come
doubt.
on, for free.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks for being a good sport, treasure hunter.
This better show the rating going up. Yeah, you damn right. Yeah, you damn right. 4.7 plus 0.6.
Art's like, what am I even here for?
Okay,
Beautiful.
there we go. Launch
Crasher.
Crasher.
Yeah.
All right.
I will return shortly.
Okay. We need to get gas too. I think we should get gas and then hit up this.
Gas and probably sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get some rest.
110. I don't have enough for that. Are these all
No,
the
you got to
Capra ones?
stay on a couch.
They're all the Capra ones, right?
That's a Capra one. That one's not. This is the one we usually stayed on here, this $18 one, because it's not Capra.
Okay. So let's hit this one up if I can get there, and then go to the and then go to the one down below. Should be enough.
You'll make it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely CQ.
Yikes, a little low when I didn't know when I'd be able to charge up again. The asking price was $1.32 a bar. A little steep. $1.32.
That was
Two
like
coins? No,
50
it's more, a
cents
bar.
less than the last one.
Yeah, than the last place. A little steep, but here I was.
Full charge.
I got back on the road.
All right, let's hit up the. Let's go sleep. Okay. So this one. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's the one where
Oh, yeah.
you've been staying at.
Yeah,
anyways.
Motel Azteca. Yeah. It's their home away from home, so to speak. What's up,
It's
Michelle?
home away from home because we don't want to stay at Capra's stuff, but we can't
If we
afford
can't stay
anywhere
at
else.
Savvy's either, because
We usually have interesting
We don't know where it
dreams.
is because
Oh yeah.
she ditched us. I was actually looking forward to the dreams this time. Anything to keep my mind off whatever's going on with Savvy. I let myself drift off, trying to prime my thoughts for the flying sensation again. And sure enough, I slowly realized that I was back in my old room. This time I had a body. It was healthy and fast and strong and beautiful. I realized that I didn't need to fly. Just pushing back my feet onto the ground felt incredible. Like each step was the first breath after coming up from underwater. I felt like I was living for the first time. I couldn't wait to see where my feet were carrying me. But then I realized I wasn't in my body. I didn't know who I was. Someone thicker and taller and hairier and thinner. And I didn't know what shape I was anymore. I was looking at this body from the outside, and then I was looking at a lot of them. They piled up on top of me, higher and higher. I started to suffocate under the weight of those bodies. My last breath was someone's heel jammed in my mouth like a cork. Nobody saw me die.
Yeesh.
I woke up covered in sweat and grabbed a Danish on my way out.
Um,
It was over an hour before I could force myself to eat it. It was actually pretty delicious. I grabbed a Danish on my way out.
Where'd you
Didn't I
say
say
that?
that? Back to
I
work.
grabbed a Danish on my way out again.
I could.
the game I think is interestingly
leaves just in
paced
time
though,
for the-
because it keeps moving things forward where you are learning something every time
Uh-huh.
about Savvy.
Mhm.
But
5 nights. 5 nights since my best friend became a fugitive and left me to fend for myself in an automation city. But the city felt different tonight.
Manual.
I couldn't put my finger on it. There was this energy in the air. And tension. Static building
thunderstorm.
up.
Whoa. It's you. Oh, Russ is down
Oh, Liam needs a way out.
here. Pick this up for the moment, Zach.
Oh, yes. Stuck in the protest madness. Can I get a rescue?
The Radix action. Azul's weird warnings made sense now. My phone pinged again. What was going on?
So while you were gone, Russ, there's a Radix protest going on that Liam just asked us to help with.
Uh-oh.
Lena! It's...
Oh.
It's Savvy. Who voiced Savvy?
OMG.
Savvy?
I don't.
I think it was me? I forget.
Might have
I
been.
don't remember. It's been
Or
since
maybe,
the first
maybe it was
episode.
Rob, I don't remember.
All you, Zach.
I think it was me, yeah. OMG, El Bunny, I'm so sorry. I've been trying to find a safe way to... Need your help. OMG, it's amazing to talk to you.
This is very sketchy.
Who knows if this is actually her?
Yeah, it's super sketchy. Where are you?
It's really complicated right now. Need help?
Whose phone are you on?
Can't say it right now.
That clears it up.
Okay, well that's... Something feels off.
Trust me, it's me. I just said to trust me, it's me. You know it's me. I had to trash my old phone. Can't risk using the camera or would send you a pic. But seriously, who the f calls you out, Bunny?
I just need to make sure. It's been a weird week.
Exactly, CQ. It's a trap.
Literally, ask me anything.
What did you break at my 19th birthday?
OMG, you're so paranoid. I broke your favorite mug. It was shaped like an avocado.
Okay, maybe it's you.
And when you were 17, a gang of stupid rich boys yelled at you from their gross white pedo van. Called you all of those things, etc. You came to me crying and you wanted to move or whatever, and I said that we could teach them a lesson, so your girl tracked them down and found their bullshit man cave frat house. Are you convinced yet?
Kinda.
Lol. We found their van parked out back, and you came locked and loaded, you with your glitter bomb, me with my spray paint.
Van looked way better with its new paint job.
I mean, she's typing pretty quickly if she's being forced to do this.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Trust fund maggots. Lol. We did it. Up.
Lucky they didn't see us.
They're lucky you didn't let me slash their tires. I was so ready. But you were there to stop me from going too crazy.
All right, let's go direct.
Always am, always will be.
You're the best.
Around. No one's gonna...
Okay, maybe it's really you.
Finally. Okay, this is super urgent, actually. Are you in your car? My friends need a neocab now.
Otherwise, they're going to kill me with my...
The Sophie's protest is a mess. Everyone within 5 blocks is getting gassed. Open your app. Do you see Jace? He needs to get out.
You want to pick up your boyfriend?
So this one is the, like, another friend of mine needs help. Go forth. Like, okay, there's that. Then we've got, I guess Jace is the most, you know.
Jace? But where are you?
In a safe place, but I can't leave. Lena, please just get him now. We can meet up after, soon.
But we gotta choose. What about our friend Liam? He needs a ride too. Okay, I'll see if I can even find him.
You're my favorite.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, seriously.
What a manipulative roommate.
You son of a... Yeah, okay.
The question is, who do we call?
All right, this is her... And so this useful
Ghostbusters.
journal entry is this.
Yeah, real nostalgic.
Oh, goodness.
Wait, and Liam asked you to pick him up too.
Yep.
Yeah, from the same place.
It would
I
be
mean, I
funny
gotta
if
be
you could
honest,
pick
I
them
don't give
both
a
up.
damn about Jace. Like, I'd rather save Liam.
Ugh.
I bet that's where you pick
Yeah,
up.
I don't know about
Jace.
that. You know, she's gone for that long, doesn't explain herself, and then just wants you to pick up her friend out of nowhere.
So here's the thing. Like, if we go for Jace, right, we're probably going to get more information about Savvy. But frankly, I like Liam more. And, like, I mean, I'm not concerned about Jace. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think we should pick up Liam.
Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna stand up her boyfriend?
Oh, that's the other thing.
I'm
Oh,
with
yeah,
you.
sorry. I couldn't pick up your boyfriend. My bad. Like,
Oh, are you not getting Jace?
We're
Who knows? Who
debating
knows?
not
We
picking
could
up
pick up-
Jace.
Oh,
we could pick up Liam,
snap.
and then maybe
Because-
it'll still let us pick up Jace
right.
after.
Like, I feel like,
But-
and the thing is, this is my worry. We pick up Jace. I feel like something is going to happen to Liam so that I can save this punk who we already don't like because he's...
Oh, you're afraid that Liam's gonna get the
hurt.
Yeah,
sham.
I would-
Yeah,
I kind of
okay.
like Liam.
I would go to Liam first.
All right. It seems that the
That's what I
table
would
is
do.
leaning
Do
towards
it.
Liam.
Yeah,
Yeah, why can't
let-
Jace get his own thing?
Yeah,
right?
like, why don't you use his tech
is
bro
your
powers to-
wanted girlfriend doing it for you?
Exactly.
The streets flashed red and blue with the lights of LOPD cruisers.
Ooh.
Broken glass and trampled cardboard signs littered the sidewalks. Driving past, I caught only hints of words on the protest signs. Cars, blood, Capra. A pair of cops shoved a screaming protester into a car as the others herded stragglers away from the scene.
Get in the car.
However bad this had gotten, it looked like things were coming to an end. I worried what Savvy would think of me, leaving her boyfriend stranded in this chaos. Gives a fuck. But I had to look out for the few people I knew in this town. People like Liam. But where was he? Come on, buddy. Gotcha. He was tucked away in an alley looking at his camera, trying to make himself as small as possible. I caught his eye and he waved. This time, he wasn't smiling. He looks just like last time.
Yeah. It's,
You okay?
I'm really sorry for bringing you into this mess. Oh, God.
Don't worry about it. It's my job. Neocab goes where Capra's not welcome.
it's like making up a slogan. Neocab
Yep.
goes, Cabra.
Well, I'll say what I
Smells
need to in this moment to
bad.
make you feel better.
Well, thanks. I just couldn't be there anymore. Ugh. It's just all. Ooh, shit's really bad, Lena. It's really bad.
What happened?
I just came to get a few shots with, my sterile, ambivalent distance from the crowd. People in dazzle makeup, cool signs, projections on buildings, photos. And the whole group showed up in bloody ballet outfits in a tribute to Sophie, 1,000 red field grids. It was intense. And then, wait, stop the car!
What?
Look!
My heart leapt into my chest.
Didn't it start
Was
in
I
your
about
chest?
to hit someone?
My heart leapt to exactly where it was.
But Liam pointed straight ahead, up to the side of the Capra Tower.
Uh-oh.
There, projected beneath the glowing blue logo, was the image of mourners at Sophie Lemuel's vigil.
His photo.
They wore field grids, broadcasting their heartbreak through a cold, blue glow scaled 100 feet tall. That's intense.
It's mine. I took it.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? He told you took a picture.
I mean, I said I took the photo. It wasn't Sophie's picture. I took the photo, that exact photo. I posted it on my feed.
Do you know what they're going to do with this?
Hell no. They just swiped it and blasted it on the building, and I didn't get any credit. Credit.
Oh, shoot. I meant to say sounds like Capra. That's fine.
That can't be legal.
All for our feeds are public domain after 24 hours, remember?
Really?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Technically, anything I put up there is fair game. I can't even. My work was just used, completely used like propaganda.
What are you going to do?
Oh, probably nothing. Probably nothing. I'm Liam. I don't do things. I take pictures. They're stealing. I haven't sorted that out. This feels like a violation, not just because they took a photo without asking, but I didn't even get to put filters on it, and they're par for the course. When you're popular on the internet, people take your stuff. But what happened to the protest? It showed me what Capra is, and it's bad.
Exactly live showing. Look at the extensive TOS. What did you see?
What did you see today?
It was fine at first. Lots of Sophie's Law supporters, plenty of anti-caps, raids out in force. Radix even, but then Capra sent out their troops.
Capra has an army now?
It seemed like it. It was a group of people all wearing these flashing robot vests.
Oh boy.
Covered in cameras, recording everything and everyone.
Robot vests?
Yeah, they were like, we were walking and talking eyes and ears for Capra. They came out of the tower and they dispersed like Capra was releasing the hound fleet. But they didn't do or say anything except walk through the crowd in these creepy small circles. So it was obvious that they were the spies. They were capturing faces, cataloging all the bad behavior.
I guess. Oh.
Yeah, your basic nightmare. They pop up whenever someone was yelling too loud or trespassing on Capra ground. And they'd stand there like sentinels recording it all. Then, wouldn't you know it, a robo-vest was there and the cops were only 5 minutes behind. And when people realized that it was all over, they started going after anyone in those vests.
Hey? Ooh, angry choice. Did anyone get hurt?
Not that I saw, but their equipment definitely took a beating. It was awful. I love photography equipment. People were ripping the vest off, smashing lenses, breaking filters. They using them to break windows, burning them. There was one guy got stomped on with, and then it was the last straw. Not just for Radix people. Everyone was fed up. And so I took pictures, all of it, because I record, but I'm better than them. I'm different.
Those are the ones you should have shared. Capra doesn't get to hide from the truth.
Oh, I will. Do you know what's been happening all day today while I've been at the protest? I picked up 37 followers on Instagram. My phone's been blowing up. DMs, press inquiries, interview requests. I am hot shit right now. I gained nearly 10,000. I said that.
Yep. Wow.
Just because of that photo.
It's also like you know something about, SEO, web traffic, and things like that, Russ.
A little bit.
Trolls or fans?
Both. It's either Capra evangelists thanking me, or anti-caps railing against me. I mean, really railing.
Are you okay?
I'm not sure yet. I feel very ambivalent right now. It's exactly what I was trying to avoid. But if this is how they want to play,
Exactly, Trippet. They paid you an exposure.
then I'll never speak again because the battery is depleted. And then game on. I'm gonna make them regret giving me a platform, just like Leonardo da fucking Vinci. I'll post everything I took today.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Please,
exactly.
Hell yeah. They probably think they did you a favor.
Maybe in a way they did.
There's still echoes of the protest in the streets as we approached Liam's hotel. He's gonna get killed tonight, y'all just watch.
Yeah, 100%.
By Jace. You took my
A
neocab!
woman with gray braids and a sign sticking out of her tote bag. A couple with Radix patches on their matching jackets.
What do you think it's like for that woman there with the sign that says Capra Kills?
I think it must be hard.
Yeah. But imagine, she might have lived a whole life in LO. How does it feel to watch it all change? When she was probably born. 1980, the ancient history. 1990, 1,000 years old. She's from way before Capra came in and put their eyes everywhere, switched out the cars, changed the currency.
It's called gentrification.
She's lived through so many big disruptions, so many broken social promises. And still, here she is, carrying a sign against one more. What must that be like?
You can hear her.
Very realistic outside my door.
I think she's kind of incredible.
But does she makes you wish she was wearing a field grin?
Maybe I'll lend you mine one day.
It would always be gray, 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 gray.
Nah, I'll leave that to you. I'm a flaneur.
He paused for a second, like he didn't want to get out of the car. Was he really going to be okay? But he gathered his things and nodded to himself.
Right. Time to go finish my vacation. I'll see you in the afterlife.
Oh.
I mean, this is true because it's why she went.
Yeah, she went to go pick him up. I'm glad I got to see you today, Leo. It's good you're doing this, fighting back.
Thanks. Maybe some of this will make a difference. Maybe it won't. At the end of the day, Capra, and I'm just a tourist. And I can't very well put up my feet. Drink margaritas after this, can I? Took that away from me too. The bastards. That's what I'm really mad about, you know?
No margaritas.
Messed with the wrong tourist.
Goddamn right.
You goddamn right.
Talk soon.
Yeah, talk soon. Except it's definitely the last time I'm gonna see you. He snapped a picture of the woman before he slipped inside the hotel. I could totally use a margarita.
Get
Let
6
the 5
stars.
stars rain down. Let the 5 stars rain down.
Action. Reaction. Consequences.
Consequences. 4.9, y'all.
We're
That's
so
right.
close.
Yep. Man, we're low on cash too. What? Freaking
Oh.
cop again?
All right, listen, Popo. After this
5-0.
is almost midnight. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
Turn into a pumpkin, Popo.
Yep.
Shit.
Here we go.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Again? I just got stopped. Oh, God. I've seen LOPD officers on the news before. The cold
Oh,
black
it's acting
screens
like
where
we
their
haven't seen
faces should be.
What the?
I tried to keep from looking back, from moving around too much. From looking as suspicious as I felt. Seeing one in person rattled my nerves even more. Where was I supposed to look?
This is really
What
odd.
do I do
since
with
we've
my
already seen
hands?
one. Like, this is you, Russ, I think, right?
I need to see your license and registration.
Take it from my dead hands, copper.
Right, of course. I swiped accept on my phone. My ID flashed into his screen. It was in the system. It says here, oh,
It says here, Cactus Flats.
that's where I'm from.
What's your address, ma'am?
Cactus Flats. Wait, we know it. It's that bottom one.
Yeah, but
She gave us the
Really?
Don't we?
yeah, but do
Yeah,
we want to
that's
be
the one.
telling
Why
them
have we
that-
been staying in hotels?
like
yeah,
I think
you're right.
I think it's probably that, right? Like
Yeah. I don't have one yet.
I mean, it's technically true. We've been staying in hotels. Like
It's true, yeah.
You don't have one yet.
I just moved here. I'm trying to get in touch with my friend. We're supposed to be roommates.
They were roommates.
Sorry, I'll know soon. I just don't know right now. Great job, Lena. Not suspicious at all.
Do you know why you've been pulled over?
yes, it's a plot point in a game, and I do you? No.
I don't. I don't think I was speeding.
You made an illegal pickup in a designated Capra zone.
Are you effing kidding me with this?
My last pickup, that was on the other side of town. How would he have seen me? I was only there for 10 seconds. It had to be that Capra car that passed by. I didn't realize. Sorry, I didn't know. Sorry.
What?
That's 45 Capra cash for the AV zone violation. You have 10 seconds to comply. I see your Capra Cash wallet has the
Wow.
funds. Great, I can just withdraw the coin directly.
Wait, a fine? And they'll hit my Capra cash? How can they do that?
Oh,
Did.
damn it.
I wasn't gonna bring it up. Get arrested tonight, Arv.
I know, right?
Okay, I didn't know that.
Public enemy number one.
Right.
You're new in town.
Oh.
Establish
yes.
this.
Yeah.
You said yes.
Yes, very. Sorry, I didn't see it over
It's okay.
there.
Yeah.
So, You're probably not aware of Friends of the
If
LOPD.
you're about to ask me to contribute to this, let me tell you how you can get bent.
Wow.
Freaking percolator.
We're having our
Wow.
barbecue this Sunday. It's a really good cause. Appreciate it if you would bring some sauerkraut.
Wait, what's that?
Well, we throw a yearly. This is exactly what I said. We throw a yearly policeman's ball. It's a great time. Really helps the community. It's an initiative supported by the Friends of the LOPD, a charitable organization 501c3 made up of citizens like you.
Are you?
Ah.
Told me he was very serious. I see.
Would you be interested in making a donation?
See that face right there? You see that face right there?
Yeah.
Go throw yourself in a freaking lava. Are you out of your mind?
If this was how things operated in Los Ojos, did I have to play ball?
Folks normally donate about 20 Capra cash.
I can't. I'm low on cash.
Also, no.
I can see you can't even afford this ticket.
But we could.
Tell you what, let's make a deal. I'll round it down just so you don't go to collections. Your fine will be automatically deducted from your wallet,
This piece of crap.
and the violation will appear on your record unless you contest it in court. Any questions?
How does it feel to lick some boots?
I couldn't put myself in Capra's pocket.
No.
No.
You know, you really stick out on the road. Neocab.
Profiling?
Most people use Capra.
I felt his words in the pit of my stomach. Oh my god, he's gonna tell all his other Popo friends.
Drive safe, Miss Romero.
You also got no coin.
That feels like a threat.
Yep.
I waited until my breathing slowed before I started the car again. My feel grid was deep in the deep red. No surprise.
I bet the cop wasn't, looking at that just like angry, really super angry.
I am colorblind. All I wanted to do was end a bad day with a good sleep, and thanks to Savvy's disappearing act, that wasn't an option. Either way, though, I had to make up for that ticket. I needed the money, so I needed a PAX. Wow, he took all our money, y'all.
Took all, yeah.
And that was when you said you were low on money, was before that.
Wow.
He took all of it, every cent.
What is, so,
We had $34.97, and he took every ounce of it.
Wow.
May as well have given a donation to the policeman's.
I am the law. Wow.
That's
Well,
great.
I don't know what to say.
Interesting.
That feels all too real.
Yeah, sure does. Okay, now I wonder if it's going to save if I...
If you're a hobo and you can't sleep or anywhere or charge your car, it's like will not save.
How do I...
Yeah, you've never been able to save.
I don't think you save it. It does it automatically,
I
right?
guess it just does it automatically, so I just quit out?
Yeah. That's what we usually... Haven't we had this conversation before?
Possibly. Woo! I'll tell you what, that is, as someone, as you just said, Dot, I think it's a little close to home. I'll tell you what.
Little close to the fields.
Unreal.
Little close to
Interesting.
the fields.
I mean, there's a lot going right with this game, I think.
I
know-
really am enjoying this game.
Yeah.
It's very interesting the way it's handling like tough topics, but it's set in this kind of dystopian future. So, it feels like something we understand, but also not.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of cool.
It's got a slight goofy edge, but not entirely, so it keeps like
Yep.
veering where I'm
Yep.
like, come on, but then it does something and you're like, ooh,
And each of
boy.
the characters have a subtle deepness to them in like
Yes.
odd or strange ways. Like
Yes.
even though they're kind of weird or goofy, like they feel like they have realness, right?
Yeah, no, it's It was neat. And of course it really helps to have this amazing voice team with me doing this because, I really liked. I thought all the voices were good. Russ kind of set the tone with that awesome freaking Liam setup at the very beginning. Dot, of course, continued to do the amazing Lena, and Zach with a couple of different, like, really interesting, especially the one that was my favorite ride of the night was the what's her face, the one who's playing Ned or whatever. Yeah, that whole thing was weird. The whole Fool thing was so weird. It's good world building though. It feels like it's strange, but then you kind of get it, and it's sort of you understand what it's doing.
Well, and it's a dystopian future. This idea of like theater's clearly different. Like it's highly immersive and
which is not off from what we know of what theater might be going.
What we know, and like I don't know, the duality of like very clearly she wasn't okay with herself, so she's like, or they aren't okay with themselves, so they're hiding in these characters that are trying like so much realness.
Yeah, it was good. I'm really glad that we got back to this today, and that we got a chance to do this with this amazing crew. I will start as usual on the bottom, Russ. Like I said, man, good stuff today. I really liked your representation, Liam, because it's funny, like, you know, it was sort of like, well, I'm just this way, and you were reminding me a lot of like the character from Rent who spends his whole time just filming everybody so that he doesn't feel anything and all that. And yet, you know, there's a part that I kind of feel bad for Liam at a certain level. And so you somehow conveyed that very well, I thought, within the voice work that you did. And then what was the other character you did today that I forgot about?
Just the police.
Just the cop. Yeah, and then I'm speaking.
I was doing my best Stephen Hawking, but
it was sort of robotish, but it's like they're robotish but not, and it's like I don't know, when the robots act like the popo. Anyway, what'd you think of tonight, and where might the lovely people see you around?
I mean, this kind of cyberpunky stuff is so very much up my alley in terms of genre. Like I love it. I've read tons of sci-fi. In fact, the reference to the Capra vest camera bots was like seemed to me a direct pull from Neil Stephenson's Snow Crash, where there are characters in that book where people are called vultures and they just like cover themselves in recording equipment and just try to sell intelligence to the equivalent of the CIA in that game. And that's how they make money all the time, and they're reviled by every citizen of the city. So yeah, and the writing I thought was fantastic, and they definitely took the extension of a lot of the tech bros and other people.
This is right down the line of Philip Dick and even Gibson a little bit. That's going down the same line, and it is noir. I mean, like even the way that you talk, like it was a dark and stormy night.
Between,
it's. I was saying when Dot, I think when you were taking your break, that it's a very chill game, despite the fact that there's an intensity to it, but it doesn't. It still feels like you're it's all dreamlike. You're just kind of going along. And,
it's almost surreal. And like the way that when you rest, she talks about her dreams and how her dreams are so troubling and interesting. Like, God, the description today of putting feel like you're drowning and it corks your mouth with the heel of your foot. Like, wow. It's kind of impactful writing on the occasion.
Yep, it's good writing. So I appreciated that. So Russ, good stuff. Where might the fine folks, besides here with us, of course, where might the fine folks find you? In the interim, we're moving towards opening up. Maybe improv will start again.
I mean, it'll be the last thing. Whatever activities humans once did, improv will be the very last one that's allowed on the stage in front of people. I still do shows occasionally with Brother Bradley from Second City. We're one of the last remaining improv teams in the world, as far as I know. That we do some shows on Twitch and YouTube streaming and stuff like that. But I'm looking forward to getting out there in the relative near future and doing some more live stuff. We'll see how it shakes out with the vaccines and whatnot. But other than that, I'm just Bob Vila for now.
Yeah. Congratulations again on the new place, man. And you had the one situation with the kid, but in general, this felt like it was a lot more. You were a lot more able to.
They can only climb on top of me and scream if I open the door, so I have that.
Dad. Oh man, it was good.
But yeah, like super enjoyed being part of Arvocalists after a few-month break. Like it's great to hang out with you guys, and appreciated the break from the otherwise mundanity of housemaking. So thank you.
Good stuff, man. And thank you. And you and I'll be chatting to hang out soon. You folks should check out Russ's stuff. You can follow him on Twitter. If you do, I think it's the Arvocalists. I think I just have Arvocalists command on here. Yeah, I do. So you can find Russ there at twitter.com/Russ Grubman and twitch.tv/Brother Bradley Improv. So you can check that out. Thank you, my friend. Moving right on up the line. Zach, also good stuff. You know, the as I said, the whole Stella Brunel thing, you, I thought, managed that well, since no one really knew what the hell was going on for the first 10 minutes of that thing. So it was like you had to kind of be like, I'm here with whoever, I don't know exactly who we are. And at a certain point,
Hey, not far off.
It was interesting because they almost didn't know where they were. I do want to give them credit for this also. One thing I wanted to say about that, it reminds me a little bit of the game Torment, which does this very much the same way. With a game like Numenera, you just roll with it. You don't, if you spend too much time being like, this doesn't make sense, well, then the game's going to collapse. So you kind of have to roll with it, and then it starts making some kind of its own sense. And that's a not patronizing way to write that I appreciate in something like this. So Neocab, I thought, was like that with this particular scenario, where people be like, what is this? And you just sort of stay with it. So from an acting point of view, it was good to see you just kind of staying with it in the same way. And so that was in particular the thing that I was like, yes. And we had a Maze Blaze, but that was great too. I think you were maybe too good at playing a guy that I was like, ugh. And for the record of least favorite person, like that guy. How did you feel about today, Zach? Where will we see you next?
I thoroughly enjoyed this game. All the stuff you guys were saying about it just a few minutes ago, I heavily concur with. The writing is very interesting. It has that quality of sort of being calm and intense at the same time. I've really enjoyed playing it, and then seeing where the story goes. It throws some curveballs in there.
Yeah.
And unexpected stuff. It lets you know that it's in control of the narrative every now and then. So yeah, it's very interesting and always fun to do voices and hear the voices that my friends do that make me laugh and are very goofy. So yeah, you can find me on this channel for Esper Genesis and Arvocalists, and for ArvCon, and for The Road, coming somewhere near you soon, near the future.
Yep.
Yeah. And then also you can catch me on Unmade Gaming's channel on Thursday nights, where we play Alien Awakening, and a certain local game mother tries to kill us with some xenomorphs.
Oh, I've heard about that person. Listen, I don't know if
yeah.
you can trust them. And
Yeah, something like
You can.
large purple square, something like that. But yeah, so that's all very fun. That's where you can find me at the moment, and then on Twitter and all those links and everything in chat. And chat, thank you guys for being here tonight. You are the lifeblood of the streaming experience. Sure. So thank you for being here and watching us and participating.
Thank you, Zach. Good stuff tonight. And yeah, Cosine, chat, I thought was, you folks did really great tonight. I thought everyone was really invested, and we're playing right along with us, and that's why we love doing this, right? It's you know, they have the experience of the back and forth with all of you awesome people. So yeah, I concur with what Zach said. As for Rob missed a good one. Rob would have had a lot of fun, I think, going along with this as well. But hopefully Rob gets his internet back and functional. As I said, I feel really bad that he's dealing with that crap, but hopefully he'll be on the other side of it soon, and the internet will be fixed up. But in the meantime, you should follow Rob on all the things and support him, because Rob is a good streamer and a very fine voice actor and actor and a good guy. So you should follow along with Rob as soon as you can. And last but certainly not least, Dot, again, really great to have you back. I really enjoyed the vocal stylings with Lena, as always. And I said this last time, but I just want to say again that I really appreciate the fact that you're playing. You have to play it as sort of the straight man type of, you know, except that you're not, though, because you're also having to add nuance, and you're having to do it depending on what we sometimes all do, but a lot of times what I just am like, you know what, this is what I feel. So you've got to adjust emotionally, you know, how you're reading the line, depending on, you're like, okay, I guess she's pissed now or whatever. So, you know, you deserve credit, I think, for sticking along with that too, and being able to kind of roll with the punches. How did you feel about today with back in the seat with Lena?
What did Zach say? My alter ego, I'm giant purple square?
Yeah, and well, it's like, yeah, size adjective, color adjective, shape adjective. It's pretty simple.
Shape adjective. So I could also be like a minuscule yellow star.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So today, I'm gargantuan rectangle orange. No, orange rectangle. I'm gargantuan orange rectangle. You can find me everywhere as a gargantuan orange rectangle. where all gargantuan orange rectangles
Yes.
are want to be. Out there rolling dice and telling stories. You can actually find me most of the time over on Kobold Press right now, where I'm the Twitch producer for their Twitch channel. Yeah, so come check us out. We're doing a lot of stuff. I'm running a courtly intrigue 5e campaign right now called Courts the Shadowfae. So if you need a little courtly intrigue, and some faith thirst, I got you. Come on over. And then, as Zach pointed out, we're over there on Thursday nights hitting up some Alien Emanation, as our campaign is called. And if you need more horror from this little dot, you can check me out on the award-winning little podcast I've been producing from last year into this year called Stitch of Fate. We're out there, making VTM content. I may have a really big announcement regarding our podcast by night, which is kind of our network title. Coming up soon, so keep your ear to the ground. I got some really exciting stuff coming down the pipeline for Stitch of Fate, so check us out. I'd appreciate your ear holes giving us a listen.
That's awesome. I wish you the best with that. That's great. So good stuff. Thanks everybody. Chat, can we get some love for the amazing Arvocalists? I'm so lucky to be able to hang out with these folks every month. And I will see all of them in various places very soon. Rob, who is not with us but will be, and for everyone who was here tonight, Dot, Russ, and Zach, thank you all so much. Great stuff, everybody. And I'll catch you folks soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
Goodbye for now.
All right. So that, chat, is going to do it for us. Whoops. I forgot that I hadn't shut that off. Just hold on a second. Just hold on one freaking moment here. There we go. So yeah, good stuff tonight. Thank you again to the amazing Arvocalists, and thank you all. This was a busy night, but it was a lot of fun. I enjoy these evenings. We don't do them much, and that's important because I can't stream, overdo it. But on a Tuesday like this, it's nice because especially a game like this, I felt like there were some laughs, but it was kind of chill, and you're just kind of like laying in with it. Oh yes, the picture. I will check that out. So what I'm going to do actually with that then is, can I do this? Yeah. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Let me see if I can switch back over. Let's see if I can switch over. That's going to mess this up, but yeah, that way I can see myself. Thank you, LiveSwing. I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, let me show you the picture. Okay, so this I would guess that we've only got another 1 sessions or 2 sessions left of NeoCab. That would be my guess. Okay. So this is going to the top donator of ArfCon, and that is going to be this. Ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. That is going to be going to the top donator. It really is stunning, and I think really fits here, let me move this thing. And it really kind of fits, I think, how this thing actually works. You can see me reflected multiple times. But it looks great. And and Rock God deserves credit, again, for putting this together. It, just came out really, really... Yeah, who did that? Exactly. And as you can see on the back, it is ready. You can just literally hang it by these holes right here. You could do that right away. So it just came out beautifully. It's a metal print, and it is Rock God who took the photograph and then printed it onto this on metal. So it's in New Bedford. It just super awesome. And I really I really feel, blessed to have that because, I mean, it's a special thing that just, it's not even so much that people are more likely to contribute, though that may also be the case. It's also just the fact that, that's not easy for Rock God to do. And the fact that Rock God is willing to do that and ship it to me and all that kind of stuff is really appreciated. So that's going to go to the top donator. And when Prince Justin's gets here, I'm going to make sure to show his as well. When Prince Justin gets here. And you'll see the second top donator here. I also got today some sets of dice from Kraken Dice, which is one of our sponsors. So I did get some sets of dice in, so those will be given away. That's not going to be going to a top donor. That'll just be part of the drawings that people will get. We'll put that into the mix. We have obviously a bunch of games and game codes that we're giving away. We have the Pegasus Spiele is happening as well. I want to make sure I'm really super careful with this. I didn't do that right at all. Let me try that again. We have the Pegasus Spiele, which is, of course, our sponsor for Talisman Adventures. They are going to be giving away some games, and not video games, of course. They do books and physical products, so they'll be doing that. So we definitely have more, I feel like, physical product this year. Athos is again contributing, which is very generous of them. I will be giving away a couple of physical things myself, so we'll have a lot of that stuff. So thank you, Rock God, for doing that. And thank you, everyone, for being a part of it. I'm very excited for how ArvCon is going to go. I always look forward to ArvCon, not only because, again, it feels like a chance to take some agency over this dreaded disease, and I love the idea that we can actually come together to help people, but it's also really, really special, I think, that for the community, just sort of to remind people that we can not only do something against cancer specifically, but in general, we all come together and make a big difference with each other in being able to challenge sort of to push away the darkness a little bit by coming together as a community, and I think that's really awesome. So I feel very lucky that I'm in a position that I have a channel that has wonderful people like yourselves. I can be a part of this, so I think it's really great. And yes, we are still donating to the Damon Runyon Cancer Research Foundation. We are going to have 3 scientists from the Damon Runyon Cancer Research Foundation that we're going to be interviewing, and that are also going to be playing in one of our tabletop games. So yeah, hard to believe that it's been 7 years that we've been doing this, and I started doing it because I've been streaming for 9 years, right? So I must have started doing it somewhere after the 3rd year, because 2.5 years or something that I started streaming is when I started doing it. It's very small first, and then just started opening it up. And I think we made maybe like $400 the first year or something, and then I want to say like 900 almost, and then we passed 1,000, like 1,500, and then we went up and I think we got up to like 2,700 or something like that, 2,800. Then we had a year where we dropped down more to like 1,800, and then last year jumped up to 4,000. So I think I'm probably going to set the goal somewhere around 2,500 is my guess. So, and we will see how we do. I always want to make the goal something that we can reach, but also something that is, something we strive for to push there. And then once we get past it, we just keep pushing and pushing. And I always try to make it relative. Last year, my goal was 2,000, and we blew past that. So I'm setting it as a higher goal this year, and we'll just kind of keep pushing up, and we'll see how this goes. No, I'm not playing Amnesia if we hit 3,000. That is not going to happen, because it's not what it's about. It's not about me. It's about you. So no, but so yeah. Anyway, so we're going to do a raid today, but then I'm going to rise up on out of here. Tomorrow, remember, we will be here with Community D&D, Dragon of Ice Spire Peak, and we will have, besides Shadow Mage as your DM, we will have the amazing Rock God, the incredible Triffany Mats, the astonishing Echo Alpha X5, and the inimitable Hoodie. They will be joining you all for that crew, the Shadow crew, and then Thursday will be off. Friday, as I said, I still have to figure out what's going on Friday. I have Aspergenesis on the schedule, but I may have to change that because I think I'm going to be in transit going down to Three Rivers Comic Con, so I may not be able to do that. I may just do a live sort of travel stream. But remember, next Saturday, a week from not this coming Saturday, the Saturday after. No, this Saturday. What am I saying? This coming Saturday, actually, will be some Legacy of Dragonholt, because that we can actually do on the road. And I'll bring Arvbox 2.0 with me to be able to make that happen, which will be the first time that Arvbox 2.0 has been out and functional in over a year also, because I haven't traveled, because I've been home like all of you. So we're going to be doing that, and I am excited to be able to. Can't wait for this con. It's going to be so great to have a con again. It's going to be really nice. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. And then next week, we obviously have we've got the Patreon Field Chat Chosen Game in the Month, which it was determined today was the longest journey. And then we've got in the afternoon over on GOG, I'll be playing some Neverwinter Nights 2. And then on Friday, we start that Friday, so a week from this Friday, we start ArvCon with every tabletop game known to man. Not quite, but almost all of the ones that we do here on this channel. I think the only one that we're not doing is Talisman Adventures. I think everything else we're doing. Is that right? Esper Genesis, Adventures of Middle-earth, D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder, Community D&D, D&D with INB. We have the concert, and then Mike with a one-shot and Brandon with Soundclash. So the only, if you counted Rebel Crown and the Blades in the Dark game, so basically the Speculate stuff. So we're not doing Speculate stuff, but otherwise we're doing every campaign that's run on this channel except, or on GOG, except for Talisman Adventure, which is only because it's the same crew that does GOG Storm King's Thunder, so I can only have them for one of these things. So yeah. So that's what we're going on. That's what we got going on, and I'm very excited for it. But I'm going to rise up on out of here. I want to thank everyone who was here. I also want to give a special shout out to Triffity Mats, who was here, I think, for everything. As a mod, was here both in the afternoon stream today, and then of course for this one, it was over even on GOG earlier. So thank you, Triffit, as always. I really appreciate it, and it was good to see It's Law hanging out here as well. Good to see you as always, Law, and of course the amazing mods in general, Rock God and Shadowed Mage. It is always amazing to have the mods with us. So thank you. Storm King is going to be a big finale. It's going to be a lot of big finales. Esper Genesis is going to be great. And then the actual finales of Palace of the Red Pasha and Storm King's Thunder, 2 big finales, is going to be great. So, but I want to thank everyone who made this awesome today. If you like what you saw and heard, I hope you'll follow the channel. I hope you'll spread the word about the channel. I hope you'll support it by checking out, as always, by following the channel, by check out the Discord with !ArvCord, the YouTube with !ArvTube, the Twitter with !ArvTweets. Website is arvanelleron.com. Financially, !ArvShop is the merchandise area. !ArvTrayon is that right there. 23 patrons, $2.14 per month. We continue to try to boost that as much as we can, because that really is the financial backbone of the channel. And subbing to the channel really helps as well. We had a couple of people do that today, so thank you for those of you who did that. Anyone who has not done so, please consider it. You'll get those awesome custom sub badges and emotes and all that kind of good stuff, which definitely helps out the channel as well, including inspirations to help the players. And of course, we have the publishing stuff. !Icarus, if you want to know more about that and the IBPA silver medal winning Icarus, you can find it there. Athos Arts, which is the publisher for that, is also the publisher for my Gray Shade novel, coming out very soon in the next couple of months. And then the Gray Shade Kickstarter, which is the second 2 books in that series, and the board game, and the tabletop game, and the audiobook. That will be happening in late summer, early fall. So you can find out about that at !GrayShadeKS. And the people who are doing the tabletop game, Alligator Alley, you can find more about as well by checking out !Library, Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library, my 5e adventure and source book. And I would be on the lookout, people, because there is a rumor out there that maybe there might have been a book that may have moved away from customs. I'm just saying, you might want to check that out. In the meantime, it's available in digital on DriveThru RPG. And of course, as always, BLM, Black Lives Matter. It continues to be critically important to affirm and assert the importance and significance of Black lives. Please go over to that link to click on that link to check out resources, places where you can learn about advocacy, educational information, and of course, places Resources, where you can donate your hard-earned resources to help others who are fighting this fight. And exclamation point Help Now, which is the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Very important to reach out to others when you need help and to reach out to others when they need help as well. Now, the last thing that we're going to do here is we are going to do a raid, and raids are very simple. If you are not a sub, you're going to do this, the Arvanauts Have Landed, followed by Twitch raid. If you are a sub, you're going to do this, which is the Arvanauts Have Landed, and you've got Arvany Hype, you've got Twitch raid, you've got Arvany Roar, Arvany What, Arvany Woe, Arvany Witch, Arvany Smug, Arvany Love. You got all those Arvanys that you can throw in there when you were brought over automagically to the people that we are going to be raiding today. And speaking of the people that we are going to be raiding today, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Who have I got here? Oh, I know who we can raid, since I was just talking about this. This is someone who will have a strong connection, I think, to ArvCon that you'll definitely want to check out. You'll want to stick around for this person for sure. I want to thank all the people who made this amazing today. Again, thank you to Itzlaw, to Rock God, to Shadow Mage, and to Trifity Mats for being awesome mods. Thank you for being the best in the business. Thank you as well to Rock God, to Shadow Mage, to Trifity Mats, to Configuration Queen, to Garlic Tofu, to Live Suing, and to Mrs. Dunsel for being subs. Thank you so much. And for supporting the Patreon. There are people in that group as well. Thank you as well to 69 Feats, to Axeman, to Ballsteg, what's up? To Community Showcase, I wonder who that is. To Dr. Laser Falcon, I know who that is. To Hades Osiris, to Marinda, to Nerdy Dreams, to Nonstop, to Salala, to Stygian Network, to Tauntaums, U Christensen, VNK, and to Wars of the Wreck Gates. I don't think I've seen that one before. Thank you, everybody, for being here, and a special thanks today to my amazing Arvocalists. Thank you so much to Little Red Dot. Thank you so much to Russ Guberman. Thank you to Zach Clay. And Rob, wherever you are with the internet, we love you, man, and we know that you'll be back soon, so much love to him as well. That's it for me. Stick around for the raid, folks, and thank you all. I will see you folks very soon. Until then, remember, tomorrow night for Shadow Crew with Community D&D. Until I catch you folks soon, everyone be good to each other. Much love. Have a good night.